I forgot I have a cookie. I have an M&M cookie. Ooh, even better. I got a golden cookie. I got a golden cookie. Golden cookie actually sounds pretty bad. A golden cookie does not sound like something you want to have. Hey, Alicia. Hello, Lenora. Ghosty! Hi. Does this connect? Hi. Is this connected to my phone? Still? It is not. Come on. Okay. Does my Bluetooth work? Can you still hear me? Go outside. Really? Okay. I don't know how well my Bluetooth will work because I'm using a headset. I'm actually using an earpiece. So I think it'll work. I think it works. I don't know. We'll find out. Use the bathroom you want to. Okay. It's an interesting take, but cool. How am I? I'm good, Lexi. I'm not doing too bad. I am doing well. Can everybody hear me? It shows I have a microphone active, but it doesn't show everything else. It doesn't tell me how my sound is. I guess technically I could look. Yes, we can. Cool. Thanks. Well, if you have any issues with my background, with what bathroom should trans people use, let's have a civil debate. A simple chat. That was the topic background. Okay, Courtney. I know, I figured. So, does anybody take any issue with my background? Hey, Dagny. Hey, Loki. Good evening. No, I like yours. Thanks. I got it on Amazon. Hi. Hi, Queen. I am doing well. Nothing very much. Hi. I take issue with it having to be a topic. Does that count? Right. It shouldn't have to be a topic, but it is. You know, we're fighting for our rights, Lenore, obviously. It's fate. Yes. Yeah, I'm scared of Amazon. LOL. Online shopping. LOL. Yeah, exactly. They came in a set, too. I have different colors. The other color, my favorite ones are on my bus. I forgot them. I forgot them on the dashboard of the bus. Oops. I had a trip today. So, yeah. Oops. Could have been worse. Thanks for the follow. I don't know how my sound sounds. You love them? I know they're awesome. I love them. These are my pink ones. These are my pink ones with a little black tip. They still have bells. I love the bells. Hi, Becca. Hi, Vinny. They should also have their own sports because entering into women's sports is unfair. Why is that? What gender people tend to perceive you as? Woman, girl, androgynous people, though I think they can use whatever. Yeah, they can use whatever they want to use. Hi, Vinny. Really, Paul. Yeah, they should also have their own sports because entering. Why should they have their own sports? Why should trans people have their own sports? Because once they're on HRT long enough, they have no. Trans women being on HRT after a while have zero advantage, really. If people where you are, then woman where you are, then women's bathroom. I'm also Sunday. I'm also intersex. So I was born in between the two, but more feminine leaning. HRT doesn't change bone density. Yes, it does. It does, actually. Thanks for the heart. Somebody got bullied in high school. Get over it. Why? The forest, really? Wow. The men's. I'm not a man, though. Yeah, being bullied is horrible. I'm not. Really? Come on? I'm not. I wasn't born. What's intersex? I wasn't born a male. What's intersex is anything between typical male and typical female. Could be chromosomal differences, pretty much everything like that. You were bullied? I'm sorry, Courtney. When in doubt, use a big diaper. Really? A bear trap. Wow. These comments. Come on, people. It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. Why have so much hate in your heart? I don't understand how people can have so much hate in their heart. It's interesting. Which bathroom do I like to use? One that has plumbing and works. What does Sunday have to do with this? I don't know, it's just a day. I was just commenting on the day. Hey, Charlie. Hello, can I have your age, please?
18 and 05.
Okay, what about the topic would you like to talk about?
This one, what
Okay.
bathrooms is. So
Okay.
I can kind of tell in your voice. So I don't know. I'm disappointed by that actually. Let me ask you, what exactly are you?
I am a person, but I am an intersex person.
Okay. Are you a biological male trying to be a
No,
female?
no.
Then what are you sexually?
My sex is intersex.
So that means you're just anything.
No, that's not what it means.
What does it
My
mean?
sex is intersex. I am born between male and female.
Between male and female. So that's where you're born at.
Yes. Yes.
When did you come up with that?
When did I come up with that?
Yes.
When I was born.
When you were born, you couldn't speak.
Right. Literally, it's how I was born. Intersex has been around forever.
Since like before Jesus Christ?
Since humans and since animals have been on this planet, yeah.
Okay. See, that's where we kind of cross paths there. To answer your
Oh,
question,
it's literally
however,
biology. Intersex
to answer your
animals
question,
exist.
to answer your question, well, of course animals exist.
I said intersex animals exist.
Intersex animals.
Yes.
So an intersex. Wait, so you're saying so? Let me just get this straight. Animals,
Animals,
they
yes.
either have a penis or they have a vagina. Now, no matter what, they're intersex. They can be.
They can be intersex, yes. You don't have to have. You can actually have both a penis and a vagina.
Nobody has ever seen that on an animal.
Yes. Yes, they have. For one, actually, so you say nobody has ever seen that on an animal. Are snails animals?
I'm sorry, I misheard.
Are snails animals?
They're amphibians. Yes.
So they're an animal.
Yes.
You realize snails are both.
Snails are what? I'm sorry, I have bad hearing, man.
Snails are both.
Both.
Yes, snails can reproduce
Of course they can.
without a partner.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Snails can all right. We're gonna get off the topic of animals and focus on human beings because human beings are what really matter here. Snails
So,
is totally off the topic of your question. I was trying to answer your
so
question
you
before.
realize humans are animals, right?
We're a form of living species, but we're not going to be classifying ourselves as animals.
We are literally animals. What?
Hang on, I just caught something. To that person in the comment section, I never said snails were amphibians. I said snakes were. But anyways, we're living beings, and so are animals.
Yes, we
But
are
we
animals.
call animals for a reason. Animal is a man-made word.
No,
Animal being
So what is an animal?
a living being that's not a human.
All right, what is a Homo sapien?
Homo sapien is a human.
Yes, and those are classified under
But
what?
there's also multiple categories of Homo sapiens. Monkeys are also a
No.
type of form of Homo sapien. However, it's not just like that though. It isn't just, it's not like, can I answer your question?
Homo
Like, your
sapiens
main
are
question?
not.
Can I answer your main question?
No, 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 no. We're not going to do that.
All right.
Homo sapiens are humans. They are not monkeys.
Homo sapien it can be.
No.
Now let me ask you this. Are you a follower of Darwinism?
Homo sapien is the scientific name for modern humans.
Are you a follower of Darwinism?
Of evolution, yes.
Of evolution,
Of
yes.
science, yes.
I wouldn't necessarily call that science. I would call that a theory. But however,
It is not a theory.
that's
We're
besides
literally seeing it.
that's besides the point, though. That's besides the point.
Okay, I have a question. I have a basic question for you.
Can I finish what I was saying before?
No,
Please?
nope. I have a question for you.
Well, that's not fair.
It's my live, so
It's your life.
life isn't fair.
It's an open. You're right. Life
It's
isn't fair,
it's
but it's an open
yeah.
debate.
So this is my live. So I'm going to ask you this question.
Okay.
Cisgender females females assigned at birth. Where do they pee from?
They pee from a vagina.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure. The vagina is for two things: reproduction and fucking urination.
So can you pee
For
with
a
so
female.
can a female pee with a tampon in?
No. Yes, they can.
So
But
how
I'm
many?
also not a girl. I'm also not a girl. I'm a guy.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's basic biology.
Okay, fine. Then ask me another question.
How many holes does a female have in their genitalia?
In their genitalia. So that's disregarding the asshole.
Yeah.
Two. What kind of
Okay,
questions are these, man?
so where does a female pee from?
The top one.
Which is called what?
Ugh, I don't fucking know that name, man. I don't know, man. Sorry for my language. I didn't mean to curse. I don't
So that's not the vagina now, is it?
It's one thing. Just because there's
No, it
body
is
parts.
not.
Listen to
The
me. Listen to me. There are body parts that are known for that have multiple responsibilities. For instance, the kidneys. The kidneys are supposed to get rid of the toxins in your blood,
really
but they're also supposed to take in the nutrients that you eat and
help.
you drink. It has multiple causes, same
The
as
kidneys are not the kidney. No, 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 no. We're gonna stop there on this misinformation.
okay.
Kidneys don't take in nutrients. They
Yes, they do.
filter. No, they
They
don't. That's what your small intestine's for.
Your small intestines, they whatchamacallit, they process the physical waste and turn it
No,
into
they
shit.
no, they don't.
Right.
How, how would you know? I have
I'm 20,
I have
26, they, them, just so we're clear.
I have
Because I
kidney
went to
disease.
school and I went
Yeah,
to
I also
college biology.
you studied biology in college.
I
Okay.
went. I had to. It's part of STEM.
Okay, well, I have kidney disease, so how would I not know that?
The kidneys filter.
Yes,
They
they do
don't
filter.
take in nutrients.
Yes, the nutrients goes throughout the whole body. You know that, right?
The
Whatever
the
whatever you
kidneys
eat,
filter stuff
whatever
out
you
of
eat.
the kidneys filter out blood. The
Okay,
kidneys
you're
filter the blood. They don't filter
okay.
out. They don't take.
Are you so serious, Matt? Like, are you joking or are you serious? Because, like, I'm gonna go crazy right now.
Who are
Like, are
you?
you for real?
You just joined? Who are you? All right, listen. If I'm gonna be honest with you, we're getting off topic. You can think what you want to
It
think, and
doesn't
I can think what I want to think
matter.
on that. It does matter.
This
It
is
does matter because we're here for a discussion about what
yes,
It
and
the
but
doesn't.
bio.
I need to know your general intelligence level first before we have this discussion.
General intelligence. Okay.
Because you and I are not on the same playing field.
Clearly not, because I'm trying to answer
We're
the actual question, and you're trying to talk about how how females piss. So, can I answer the question, please?
no, not yet. Because you think the kidneys are filters.
Yeah, like they're not for absorption of anything whatsoever. That is the intestines.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Are
You
you going
know,
to admit that you're wrong about everything you've said?
I'm not going everything. I'm not wrong about
Every
everything.
literally every
Quite
fact you've said
literally
today, you
everything
have
that
been
you said.
wrong on.
Oh my God. Okay, so then let's answer this one, huh?
I mean you.
What bathroom should transgender people use? I think you should, if whatever you're born as, if you were born a biological male or born a biological female, you should use that bathroom. It seems like you were born a biological male, so I'm gonna say that
I'm
you should use the
not.
male bathroom. Or
I'm
if you're
not
not comfortable with
biologically
that,
male.
or if you're not comfortable with that, then you can use a family restroom or a unisex
I'm
restroom if
not
that
a
is optional.
male. Matt, I am intersex. I am
Okay.
intersex female.
Okay. Well,
I am not a male.
Okay,
Even if you, even if
that's
you
fine. You
were,
can think what
like,
you want.
bathrooms aren't sexed. They aren't by male and female, so it wouldn't even matter. Like,
You see, I get that a lot. I get that people think that you guys think that
no,
sex
it's
and
not a
gender
thing. It's
aren't the
not a
same
thought.
thing.
It's not a thought. The bathroom literally says man and woman, not
Yeah,
male and female. I implore you to go look. Like,
it's the same thing. A male is a
no,
man
it's
and a
not.
female
But
is a
no, it's
woman.
It
not.
is
But no, it's
not.
not.
Yes, it is.
Like, we've known that for a really long time. Like, you're
Yeah, you
you're
have.
just
That not
spewing
much.
misinformation at this point. Like, sex and gender aren't the same thing. What do you know that the scientific community does not know? Because
Science
the
isn't
whole
all real. You
consensus
know
over
that, right?
there is that sex and gender are two different things. So what do you know that they don't know? What are your credentials here? Like, I'm just curious.
What do I know that they don't know about gender? That there's only two. But you can now listen to me real quick.
You're
I want
wrong.
you guys to
If you
listen to
want
me
to be
instead of
loud and
interrupt me
wrong,
like you guys have been doing the whole time. I want you
if
guys to
you
listen to me real quick. I want you guys
if
to
you
hear me
want
out because you guys have been interrupting me and bringing up.
if
Because,
you want to be
bruh,
loud and wrong, that's fine. Go ahead, Jasmine. Sorry.
because I'm not going to allow misinformation on my live. You haven't gotten a single fact right. Humans are animals. Humans are Homo sapiens. Monkeys are not Homo sapiens.
Why did you mute me, my guy?
I didn't mute you. My mods
I
did.
muted you because you wouldn't stop talking.
And they can
You
do more than
like
just mute
Steve
you.
I think
Harvey.
you two said like 10 times the amount of words I said. But can I just say something real quick? This is supposed to be an open discussion. I'm being very respectful.
Because this isn't an
Am I
open
not?
discussion when everything you're saying is misinformation.
That's not true.
Nothing,
There's
literally nothing you have said tonight in this entire live since you've been here has been factual.
Now, can I just say something real quick before you say that for the 10th time? There is propaganda all over the place. I am sorry. There's propaganda all over the place, and it has been around since humankind. Okay? Now, I'm sorry that you guys sucked
Oh
up in it, and
no!
listen to me. Listen to
Not
me. Don't
the
interrupt me. Don't
liberal
interrupt me.
not the
Oh my
liberal
God, you're
queer
interrupting me
propaganda.
again.
Because
You're
you're
interrupting
so
me again.
far wrong. You and I are not anywhere near on the same playing field.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, that's
Matt,
fine. Now
you're
let's have
still
a
on the
discussion about it.
you're still on the jungle gym.
I'm on a jungle gym.
Maybe.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What
You
does
might
that
need directions on how to climb it.
mean? Climb. Oh, I'm very good at climbing, actually. Thank you. W Matt, thanks,
Okay.
chat.
Okay. So let me ask you again.
Okay, before
Because
I
I want
ask
I
a
want
single question, you can
I
ask
want you to
10,
answer things.
100th one. Go ahead.
I want you to answer things with your whole brain, not just part of your brain, your whole brain.
Oh, my whole brain is there, buddy. My
I
whole
don't
brain
think
is
it is.
there.
Where do females pee from? What
Why
is
are
it
you asking me
called?
that question?
Because you literally haven't gotten it right.
Oh my God, their fucking vagina. What do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say?
Not that.
Okay, okay, so let me
It's
ask you that
called a
question.
urethra.
Let me ask you that question. Let me ask you that question. They piss from the urethra.
They piss from the when females pee from the urethra, which is under the clitoris,
Oh
which
my.
is above the vagina. The vaginal
Males piss
opening
from
is
their reproduct. No, they don't.
no, they
They.
My dude, go
You're saying they piss from their reproductive part of the
no
of the
they
vagina.
pee from their
That's what you just
urethra,
said.
which
That's what you
is
just said.
below,
That's
which
what
is
you just said.
below.
Below, yeah, no, that's not the one
It's
that they.
below their clitoris and
Oh my
above their
God.
vagina.
Oh my God.
Matt, do you know where the clitoris is? Have you ever found it?
Yes, I know. Actually,
Are
I
you
do.
sure?
Thank you very
Are
much.
you
I
sure?
don't believe
Are you
you.
sure?
Oh my God.
Hi, nerdy.
You're over here saying that the urethra is a reproductive part. Like, I'm gonna,
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
heard
go
that.
crazy.
Now, all right.
So, Matt, what if I told you that everybody has a urethra? The urethra has no, Matt. We're gonna get through this, okay? Everybody has a
We're
urethra.
gonna get through this. Are you talking?
Yeah.
Are you talking down to me?
No, I'm not talking down to you. Like, you don't need to laugh. That's what I mean. We're gonna get through this, right? It's not funny.
No,
Everybody
you're
has
right.
a
It's not
urethra.
funny. I'm trying
Your
to. All right,
urethra, your
listen to me.
urethra
I
has
haven't been
nothing
able
to
to say
do with
one
reproduction.
word. I haven't been able to say
Your
one word
urethra
this
has
entire
nothing to
stream.
do with reproduction.
This entire. Yeah, you're right. I haven't been able to do to say one word this entire stream because actually 4 of you
Because
talking over me.
everything you keep saying is misinformation and wrong.
And then that's your excuse. Your excuse is I
Matt,
did
you
everything
said
wrong.
that the
When
urethra has to do with
really it's
reproduction.
opinionated. Everything is
Be-
based off an opinion. You know that, right? Now let me talk. I want
The,
all
the
4 of you
urethra
to
being
stop for a
used to
second.
pee
I
is
want, oh my
not based
god.
off of opinion.
Oh my god. I want all 4 of you guys to stop talking for just 1 minute and let me talk. Let me say my piece, and then you
All
can
right, hurry
yell,
up.
scream,
Good.
and
Are you
scream
good?
at me.
Girly
Oh
pop.
my
Girly pop.
god.
Is you good?
Oh
Like,
my
what is
god.
happening?
I want you guys to understand that everything you guys are saying is opinionated and is very biased. Now, let me ask you one question. And I
The
want
urethra
you guys
is
to answer this one
biased?
question. Stop talking. I want you guys to answer
No.
this one
The
question.
urethra is not biased. Like, this is genuinely embarrassing, right? Because I'm sure that you went to school not too long ago.
Keep
You
muting me,
went to
buddy.
school not too long ago, and you clearly don't even understand that the urethra has nothing to do with reproduction. Also, that we do not pee out of our vaginas. Can we pee with a tampon in, Matt?
Matt, you can unmute.
Yeah, because you keep muting me because of what I have to say.
Matt, can we pee with a tampon in?
I want you guys to notice that you guys are muting me when there's 4
Matt,
of you
can we
trying to
pee with a
talk to me at the
tampon in?
same time. That is
Just
funny.
please answer the question. Literally, please answer the
How about you
question.
guys answer my fucking question?
Then what's your question, Matt? And then you can answer mine.
God. This is supposed to be a conversation.
That's
not
great.
an
What's your
argument.
question?
You guys are making an argument by answering the same
That's great.
question.
What's your
I keep
question?
answering and asking it again.
That's great. What's your
It is
question?
a biased question. It is a biased question. I'm not answering it for the 50th
That's
time.
great. What's your question?
Oh my god. Thank you very much, nerdy.
I've literally said it 8 times and you just continue complaining. What is your question?
Whatchamacallit? I'm sorry. It's not a question. It's a statement. It's biased. Now let me finish what I was saying before you guys interrupted me again. It is biased what you guys are saying. Now
Hurry
there are
up.
thousands of people. Let me guess. Are you guys living in the U.S.? Are you guys living in the United States?
Why does that matter?
Because it is a huge issue in this country. What's going on? This actually is a huge issue. How people are arguing over this stuff. Now, you guys have to listen real quick. Just hear me out, please. I beg you. What you're saying is biased. Not everybody believes it. You guys may believe it. That's okay. That's your choice. No big deal. Okay.
Do you believe in science?
I support you for believing what you're believing in, but not everything is gonna be right because you're not you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I get wrong about a lot. So do you guys. You guys also get wrong about
At least you could admit it.
Like the urethra?
That's besides the point. About everything. About
It
everything.
sure isn't.
About your I don't know, your ideas about transgenderism, the ideology, I'm assuming religion, like
Oh
there's
my
everything.
God.
Everything
Transgender
is
isn't an
and it's
ism.
all based off
Matt.
propaganda.
I need you to stop,
My
Matt.
sweet summer
Matt, I need
child.
you to
Matt, my
stop.
sweet summer
Matt, I need
child.
you to
Don't
stop.
interrupt me. I'm not finished. I'm not.
Matt, I need you to stop. Transgender is not an ism.
Oh my
Stop
goodness.
interrupting me. That's my.
This is my live? Oh, so you want me to stop interrupting you? Okay, bye.
Like, you're not saying anything of substance. You're just monologuing and complaining about how we haven't let you talk, and we're letting you talk, and you continue to complain about us not letting you talk. Like, like, this is, I can't, how many times do we have these discussions, y'all? About just basic anatomy and how.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying any excuse to kick him. It wasn't even an excuse. Quit saying wild stuff and you won't get corrected. Exactly. Like, Matt, we're not immature. You're not in the same playing field as I am, and it wouldn't be fair for me.
He thinks we pee out of our vaginas and we're the immature ones.
Yes.
And Jasmine, may I point out something? He mentioned we're American, and I'd like to point out that, like, we don't live in this silo with silence. Like, we are constantly comparing notes with, like, Germany, Denmark, other countries. Like, I don't know how he understands like our pediatrics and like the APA. We don't just collaborate with ourselves; we collaborate with other countries. So it's not like we're in this isolationist little silo going, "Oh, I think transgenderism is a thing." Like that's not what we're doing.
So literally, I know this sounds horrible. I was going to use a line that I remember from a talk radio show that I used to listen to back in the day before I opened my mind. But I was going to say I keep half my brain tied behind my back for some of these people. Like, Nerdy, did you hear where Matt was saying that humans are not animals and that monkeys are Homo sapiens?
Oh boy. Well, I mean, you can lead a horse to water. I don't know, right? Because so often it's genuinely sad that I graduated high school 17 years ago, something like 17 years ago, yeah. And I remember clearly that we learned about these things.
Hold on, Nerdy. You're my age.
Yeah, I'm 34.
I thought you, I don't know. I didn't know. I thought you were like 2 or 3 years older than me. I didn't realize you were that.
Nope, we're the same age.
Hi, Channel 8. Can I have your age, please?
27. How old are you?
33.
Yeah. Are you a man?
No.
You're half man?
Jumping right in there, huh?
Half man.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Are you like a centaur that's like half man, half woman? Like I
That was a simple question. Why you so confused with yourself?
Because that's just a weird way to ask that question.
I mean, you're confused by yourself. I mean,
I'm not.
You're confused. You look confused. That was a simple question.
Asking me if I'm
yes
half
or
a
no?
person?
Are you 50% man? That was a
No.
simple question. Is yes or no?
No.
Okay, so what are you?
I am an intersex female.
So what does that mean? You're not fully woman or man at this point, right?
I am a woman.
You're not fully woman.
I am full woman.
What does fully woman mean to you, Channel?
Fully woman mean you got a vagina and you act like a woman.
What is acting like a woman?
Meaning how women act with vagina. Like how is
Okay.
acting
All
like
right.
a woman.
All right, I gotta ask the standard question. Channel 8, where
Yeah.
do females pee from?
They squat to pee. Do you squat to pee?
That wasn't what I asked. Where do they pee from on their body?
Vagina. They squat, they pee.
That's what I figured.
You think we have to
Nerdy.
squat to pee?
I mean, if you don't, you'll get dirty. So you better do it.
Wow. Oh God. So we do not pee from our vagina.
I mean, you guys pee from vagina, not the
No, we
mouth.
don't. No, we don't pee from our vaginas. We pee from our urethra, as do you.
Okay, so you went all the way in. Come on now, it's the same thing.
I went all the way in?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same thing, vagina.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is-
a completely different part.
If you got penis and you want to be a woman, you act like, you're a woman and you're confused with yourself and you want to change your look. I mean, that's fine, but you're not going to be fully woman. That's my point.
Do you know
You're
that 1 in
still not gonna be
500 women are
fully
born
woman.
without a uterus?
It doesn't matter. Even if you get all the surgery,
It doesn't?
you're still not going to be fully woman. or
Okay, so
fully
if a
man.
woman who has a hysterectomy, are they not a fully a woman? If they're born without a uterus, are they not a woman? What if they're born without ovaries?
I mean, that's a majority of the time. It doesn't
No,
happen
it's
all the time.
actually one of the most common conditions that women face in terms of
Okay,
reproductive organs is
there's
being
still,
born without things like ovaries, fallopian tubes, a uterus. This is quite common.
yeah, but most of the time,
What
you
about women
know,
who go through menopause and don't get a period anymore? What about women who never get a period?
they need to stop eating great value and they need to start eating
They need to
organic food.
stop eating great value.
Yeah, they need to start eating like organic food, so they probably be
Not the
fine.
classism too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can you tell me exactly what your credentials are to make a statement like that? That somebody who doesn't get a period it's because they're eating Walmart food?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah, they need to eat better.
Yeah. So again, can you tell me what your degree or education or credentials are to make that statement?
I'm Isaac. That's who I am. I'm giving you a real fact. I'm
Yeah,
asking you a
Isaac, how old are
question.
you? You said 27?
27, yeah.
27. Okay. So did you go to medical school?
No, I don't need to. I
You
have,
don't need to. Well, I implore you to go to medical school because apparently you think that eating Walmart food is the reason why millions of women don't have periods or don't have regular periods. You know, women who aren't even within,
that was
who've
just an
never eaten
example
Walmart food.
saying, I'm just saying you don't eat organic food, you eat food with
Yeah, eating
chemicals.
organic food has
Okay,
nothing to
okay,
do
okay,
with
okay, okay,
period.
okay. The organic food. Hold on. What is organic? What is organic food?
The
What is
organic food is the food doesn't have chemical.
All food
all
has
food
chemicals.
has chemicals? Do you
Okay,
know what
but
organic actually means? It means it contains carbon.
yeah, but you choose between bad and bad, like something worse, you know. So I'll choose something better, you know. There is all the options.
Jasmine,
I will get
Yes.
something, you
I
know,
have a
better.
better question.
Mhm.
Channel, what is a period? Because I don't
Okay.
think you quite understand what a
I know,
period
I
is if you
understand. If you
think that
don't get
eating
it,
food.
you won't get pregnant. I see what
No,
you're
can
saying.
you explain to me what a period is?
I know what it is.
What is it?
The question you guys have
What is
on
a
the
period? Because
title
I
is
truly don't think you understand
I do
that food has
understand.
nothing to do with
My
your
ex
period.
girlfriend, she was not getting her period for almost 1 month or 2 months sometimes. So I mean, some
What
girls
is
go
your
through that.
period? Just what is it? You can say it in like 2 sentences.
I don't. I mean, that's not a question. That's not what we're talking
I
about.
asked you what is a period?
You're saying what's the difference between men and women, and I'm telling you, I
No,
asked
I'm
one
asking you
question.
because you're literally sitting up here saying that
I
great
asked
value
him.
Walmart food is going to make a difference in us getting our periods.
It does have an
Do
effect.
you know
I'm
what a
not saying it
period
does have an
is?
effect.
I
It
just
does
want to
have
know
an
why
effect.
it's so hard to answer the
I don't
question.
know.
Like, just answer the question and we can move on. Like,
I
just
Oh, goodness. Again,
don't know. Like, just say that.
that's a new
If
one,
you
y'all.
don't know answers, say
It's
you don't
okay.
know answers.
You guys got triggered by great
It's
value.
definitely not my PCOS, right? It's the great value Walmart food that I've never eaten and don't buy. I have never had Walmart food before.
So my question for you: let's say your kid come to you, say, hey mom,
Channel, what is a period? I'm not going to let
no
this
no
go.
no 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 wait
I'm
wait.
not going to
Let me
let this
ask you
go.
an interesting question. Let me ask you an interesting question.
No, you're gonna
Please,
answer the questions. What
I'm not ask. I'm
channel 8? Channel 8. What is a question? Or what is a period? Wow. Answer that question.
you
What is
guys
a
keep
period?
muting me, or I'm not sure if TikTok muting me.
What is a
You
period?
bleed. You bleed.
Why?
You don't
Is
get
that
your
what a period
period.
is?
You don't
Is that
bleed.
really what a period
Do
is?
you
I don't
bleed?
think so.
Do you
Why?
bleed?
Why
You
do we
guys
bleed?
asking, do you bleed? You're saying you're fully woman. Do you bleed?
Why do we bleed?
No,
I.
does he bleed? He's
I'm
saying
She.
not a
that he's
he.
the bathroom and he's the
She.
woman.
Hey.
Do you bleed?
Hey. Hey, channel.
Hey, I
Do you
produce
bleed?
eggs. I produce eggs once a month.
Oh my God, Brett, to wash out the expired
How
eggs.
much do you bleed
Holy
every
shit,
month?
y'all.
How many gallons?
Fuck.
Did you say gallons?
Yes, how many gallons do you bleed?
How many gallons?
Yes.
Y'all, there are men in the comments who think that our periods are washing out expired eggs. This man thinks that we bleed gallons and doesn't know that we piss out of our urethra. This is astonishing.
No, I'm just being comedy, but of course you guys
No,
don't
it's
believe
not
that.
comedy.
Oh no!
You're trying to mask it as comedy because you truly don't know, and it's embarrassing at
No,
27
I
years
do
old.
know. I do know. You guys don't know. You guys confused with your gender. Come on now. Then you call me confused.
Okay, the
We're
lack of the
literally
fact,
sorry.
the lack of intellect that you do
You
not
guys wake up, you
possess.
don't know if you're
Channel,
man, woman, or 80% man, 20%.
channel. Stop, please, for a second. The fact that you can't answer a simple question about the reproductive system truly exudes your intellect and your intelligence.
Okay, I will draw a picture for what a
One.
period is.
So give me a reason
I
why
actually
you
have
use the
a
bath. Why don't you want to use the regular bathroom or man bathroom? You think what's gonna happen to you if you use the like man bathroom? What
Oh,
would
so
you
what
go?
happens to
What
seeming.
would you
trans
go use
women?
the
Hold on,
bathroom? Then there is a you
time,
go
time.
using a.
Hold on, pause. Hey, everybody. Hey, so you want to know? You want to know what will happen? What will happen is the same thing that happened to me when I was 12 and 5 boys SA'd me in the locker room. That's what will happen. What to the point where I almost wasn't here on my 13th year. I almost wasn't here. So that's what can happen.
In the bathroom, not in the locker room.
Trans women are 4 to 6 times more likely to be SA'd / assaulted in general if they use the men's room. That's what happens. Is that cool with you? Like, you good with that?
I went to a school too. I went to the different bathroom. I haven't seen any gay people get assaulted in the bathroom.
This is what a period is. So let's take this to a different form. Let's take this to electrical. AC circuits the AC electric coming out of your outlet. This is a period. This is 0, 120, 0, minus 120, back to 0. This whole cycle, 0 to 0, is a period. It is typical. You can use the same definition of period for what females go through when they have ovaries that actually produce eggs. The period is the time it takes for that cycle to complete. A period is a measurement of time, not blood.
Thank you. Everybody understood. I appreciate it for your knowledge. I'm proud of you. But anyway, my name is Isaac, and my channel is channel.
Can we pee with a tampon in?
You're not going to advertise on my life.
Tampon you guys use? What kind of tampon you guys use?
God, this is a 27-year-old man.
I mean, that's just
The same
Do
generation.
you think you can't?
The same generation as me. This is so embarrassing, truly.
Channel 8.
You guys confused about the
Channel 8.
That's not
Channel 8. Channel 8.
Channel
Channel 8. Hi. The host is talking. Can you pee with a tampon in? Can a woman pee with a tampon in?
No, they gotta take it out. Or it depends on what
They can leave a tampon in.
I'm done. Nope.
It's 2 different holes.
Absolutely not.
Just depends what kind you use.
Absolutely not.
It's 2 different holes.
If you don't take it out and you pee, you're dirty.
Oh my God. Channel. You have never touched a woman, have you?
No, my women are clean. They're not
Your
dirty.
women are clean?
Yes, they're clean.
You think your women pee and bleed out of the same hole?
Yeah, my whole
Think
point
about
is
that. I
they're
really
gonna
want
take
you
the
to think
fucking
about this
tampon
right
out.
now. You think that we pee, bleed, and fuck in the same hole. Channel.
Come on. Channel 8. Yes, go
Channel.
ahead. Who's talking to me? Who's gonna say
Nerdy,
something?
I'm talking to you. Do you think we do all three of those things with the same hole?
What's
Think
the
about
channel
that.
name?
Seriously, think about that, channel.
Why you getting so triggered right now?
Channel, because I'm embarrassed.
Because
Don't get embarrassed now. Come on
I'm
now.
embarrassed.
because I'm embarrassed for you. We're getting secondhand embarrassment from everything that you're saying.
Do you think we urinate, bleed, and have sex using the same hole?
You can use both hole if you want to. I mean, for the girls, they can use both if they're into it.
Do you think we do those three things from the same hole?
I mean, I'm saying they can use a both hole. Some girls, they like to use both holes, you know? So I respect it. I
What?
really respect that.
What?
No, I'm just saying some girls like to
This is a
use both
joke, right?
holes.
Like you're joking, right?
No,
Like
I'm
this
saying
isn't real,
that.
right? Like chat. Is this real? Chat, is this real? What is
Yeah, some girls,
happening?
they like to get, the other one, the other hole. So,
I mean, what
or
other
some,
hole?
or two in the same time, it's people.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
some people, they like to be men or
Y'all, this is
women
our
or
future, right? This is why people say that the future is
this
doomed.
is I hope this is not our future, what I'm watching right now, but hopefully if I'm
Chat, is
You
this
need to go
real?
back to elementary.
the future look better.
Channel 8. Channel 8,
Rather
take this
than
with
what
all
I'm doing right now.
seriousness.
You guys keep putting me on mute because
Channel
you
8,
get triggered.
go back to kindergarten, please.
Who?
And redo your 12 years of school.
Why are you
Because you
crying
need
right
it.
now? Why are you crying? You're not a
I'm
strong.
not. Wait,
strong
how am I
person,
crying?
right?
I am not crying.
Yes.
We're laughing. We're laughing at you because you are so confidently wrong while also being wildly transphobic. And you have no idea what you're talking
That's
about.
what?
It is so embarrassing.
What was that? What was that?
Do you have children? Do you have children, Channel 8?
You guys keep putting me on mute. Let me talk, please.
Do you have children?
This young lady asking me.
All right, quit. Let's stop muting him and let him talk.
Please. I know you keep getting. I don't know.
Do you
what's
have
going
children?
on. I'm talking to the young lady.
Do you have a young lady? Great. Do you have children?
No, but I want to have.
Thank God.
Let me talk. I want to have 50 kids. 50
There
kids.
is nobody.
50
Nobody will touch you.
Then I strongly encourage you to go
Yes.
open a book or open a web page and read about this stuff because you should probably know it if you're going to have kids. Because chances are, if you're going to have kids, you're going to have a girl. And your wife probably would appreciate that you know that she doesn't bleed, pee, and fuck in the same hole because that would be really embarrassing for you. Also, that you can't pee with a tampon in.
I mean, see, some people, they shit, they don't clean their ass, so it's just a preference.
Wait, hold on. Oh my God. Who? You think it's a preference about which hole that we use?
No, I'm just saying some people shit and they wash their ass. Some people shit and they clean their ass with a fucking toilet paper or fucking.
Alright, we're not gonna swear.
You know what I'm saying? If you're clean, really clean, you're gonna wash that shit, or you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna do something about it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so I've let this go on long enough.
Yeah, Jasmine, I'm
sorry, Channel 8, you're not on the same playing field. I'm sorry.
I was losing.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. What is
What year
intersex?
is it?
What is intersex? Intersex is anything that is between typical male and typical female. Okay, I don't even know.
Jasmine.
For me? You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, what's good?
Hi, Jake. Can I have your age, please?
32.
32. Okay. Before we get into my discussion and the background, where do females pee from?
Where females come from?
Where do
It
females
comes
pee from?
Oh, where they pee from? Their vagina. Inside. There's 2 holes.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm fucking done.
You're gonna tell me a girl
Fuck
has a.
this
You're
shit.
gonna tell
I'm
me
out.
above the vagina, or gonna tell me above the vagina there's not a pee hole.
Above.
So
They
it's
don't
not
pee
the
out of their
vagina.
finger.
That's
They
not
don't
the
pee out of their
vagina.
finger.
Thank God. What is it called?
You said 2 holes in your vagina.
Well, near like
We don't have
is
2
the
holes.
vagina, and then it's obviously the clit. You know what I mean? Right where the clit is, you get the vagina hole and you get a pee hole.
What a pee hole? What is a pee hole?
When you pee out of.
What is it called?
Babe.
You have one too.
No kidding. It comes right from my. It comes right. I'm not. It comes right out of my.
Why
can say
is
that
it so
word.
funny?
Because it's how you said it. Obviously, when you pee, a man has it out of his penis. The hole's right there.
It's
The
not
head
out
is
of
right
his
there.
penis.
Is a pee hole not on at the end of your dick?
It is a urethra.
Oh my goodness! So you're saying at the end of my thing, I don't have a pee hole. How do I pee?
It's called the urethral opening.
Well, I was just answering to what bathroom should transgender people use. There's bathrooms all genders, and there's there where you guys could anyone feel comfortable.
Thanks for the lights, maybe.
Huh?
Nothing. I was talking to one of my.
Well, there's all
gifts.
genders bathroom. I mean, if you feel uncomfortable in certain situations, there's family bathrooms. There's multiple bathrooms that people could go to the bathroom and feel comfortable at their own, expectations. I mean, it shouldn't be a big problem, like where people actually use the bathroom.
Okay.
Well, am I right? Am I wrong? Did you VTO?
No.
Yeah, so I got to take you to work.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me this. But am I wrong? Am I right?
Hey, Jake, I'm going to meet you while you're having a personal conversation.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Well, you're having a conversation in the background, and I don't want that.
My lady just had to go to work, so I was talking to her for 1 second. But I was talking to you guys about what there's other different bathrooms to be using if you don't feel comfortable in one bathroom. I mean, no, I don't think any man is gonna go up to a trans person say, hey, you don't belong in here, unless if they really feel uncomfortable, they're gonna just call the cops on you.
That
Which
happens.
is because if a woman sees a man in a girl's room, they're just gonna say, hey, that's a guy in here, using the wrong gender, using the wrong bathroom. Which I seen guys get arrested for using a woman's bathroom. For one, shouldn't be in there. Two, but what is the point is,
Are trans women?
huh? It depends on what you define it as. In your brain, or in your brain.
No, it's a simple yes or no question.
Woman.
So this is a this is a literal yes or no question. Are trans women, are transgender women, women?
It depends on what you mean by that. There's 2 different ways. There's socially, you thinking that you're a woman and you're a man, or 2, what you assigned at birth is a man and you define yourself as a woman, and when you get older. When you're born, it's either you're male.
Do you think transgender women are women?
Well, I'm not gonna go against what you like against transgenders, but they define themselves.
I want to know your answer. Quit beating around the bush. It's a yes or
I'm not
no
beating around the
question.
bush.
Are transgender women women? Are transgender men men?
No. 100% no. 100% no. A female
Why?
cannot be a male. Don't have the proper
So
body.
the
Don't have.
trans people typically, yes, a trans woman is still male, but their gender is woman.
Exactly. So you're not
Sex and
female.
gender are different things. Okay, so what am I then?
Huh?
What am I? All right. Do you
I
think
don't know
sex and gender are the
what you
same?
define yourself. What do you define yourself as?
I am a trans woman.
Okay, you're a trans woman, but you still have the same party parts that I have to pee like a normal person, right?
Huh?
If you go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom the same way I do, right?
No.
So you're saying you pee out of a vagina?
No.
Okay then. So if you don't pee out of a vagina, then you're a male.
I'm not. Do you see this word right here?
But you have the same. But okay, so you're saying if you don't pee out of vagina, you pee out of
This
your
word.
thing, your penis.
I don't think he knows what
Then you're
intersex
not
is.
intersex.
Nerdy.
You want to go to intersex? When
I
you're
am intersex.
born, you're female at birth. I mean, you're a female inside of a baby. Yeah, the womb and stuff like that. That kind of stuff.
No.
Because when I identify my child as when my son when we found
Hey,
out
I can't
we
have you
were having a
driving in my
son,
life.
right?
Oh
It
goodness.
doesn't.
I can't have you driving in my life.
When the doctor says, wait, hold on. When
No,
the
like
doctor
you
says
literally
Okay.
can't drive on TikTok.
you're having a
Literally,
boy, right?
I am in
Wait,
between male and
hold on.
female.
He was fighting to stay on there while actively ignoring his girlfriend who needed to go to work. God. Oh goodness.
Okay, let me bring up the dark.
Hello?
Hello, can I have your age, please?
I'm 18,
What year were you born?
2004, December 31st.
Okay. What about the background would you like to talk about?
What bathroom should transgender people use? I'm interested. What bathroom? To be honest, look, let me tell you from a personal point of view. If my sister goes to the bathroom and I see some man dressed up as a woman walking in the bathroom, I might actually, have to whoop his ass. But like on some respectfully. Because the thing is, would you
Why
want
do
your little
you
sister?
automatically move to violence?
Because the thing is, at the end of the point, we're just smart animals. That's it. So the one language
So smart animals resort to
person,
violence immediately at
the
something
thing
you
is,
don't know.
the universal language is anybody can
Violence?
understand. Anybody can understand that.
Violence? So you
Really?
just like this is
That wouldn't
so
be the first thing
problematic
I moved to.
that you
But the thing is, when
immediately
it comes to
think
my sister, when
that
it
you
comes to a family
immediately
member,
think you immediately think that you have to attack someone that may or may not be trans because of your transphobia, automatically painting trans people that they are predators. Stop doing that.
He got removed.
What a shame.
Let me bring up the narrator.
That's not alive.
Hello, can I have your age, please?
Hi, I'm 33.
Okay. What about the background would you like to talk about?
Well, before we get to the background, you said you were intersex female, correct?
Yes.
And so you haven't had any surgeries to affirm your gender as a trans
No.
woman or anything like that?
No.
So were you born with a vagina and a penis?
No, mine's ambiguous.
I'm sorry, could you expound on that?
Mine is in between the two.
So what are we talking about here?
I don't have a penis and I don't have a vagina.
So you have a vaginus? Like, I'm not understanding. What are you saying that you
Maybe
have?
just be a little bit more mindful of asking a total stranger about their genitals.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really interested in intersex female because it's to my understanding that you can either be male, female, intersex male, or intersex female.
That's great, but
you can
it
be
doesn't matter
perfectly
the
in
content.
between too. You can be. It has happened. You can be perfectly in between with a vagina and a penis.
Well, if you were perfectly in between, they wouldn't call you intersex female. It means that you had to be leaning towards the female side, which is why they called you intersex female, correct?
I am intersex female because out of all the sex characteristics, 4 out of the 5 I have are female.
Okay, what are your chromosomes? What do your chromosomes say?
XXY.
XXY. So you have the SRY gene, and you are. It didn't activate.
No, because I have an ovary that works.
Okay, so a female can be a trans woman. That's what you're telling me right now.
Somebody that's intersex can be trans, yes.
No, I'm not saying intersex. I'm going to take intersex. Wait, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'm taking intersex completely out of the deal. Can a female be a trans woman?
Typically, no.
Okay, so that means that a trans woman is a type of male.
No, not always.
Well, if a female can't be a trans woman,
let me talk.
Okay.
Trans just means that your sex and your gender don't align. I'm intersex. Right. There is no gender that correlates with intersex, so I am trans.
Right. So gender is a social construct, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how can a social construct be biological?
Well, gender is quite a social construct. It's not 100% just created out of thin air.
Okay, so what is it created from?
Yeah, so it's a combination of neurology alongside, it is in relation to sex, but they are not analogous or synonymous.
Okay, so you're speaking about the hypothalamus?
I would love to, if you let me finish.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So, yes, the hypothalamus plays a part in it, and there are certainly social constructs. It is partly a social construct because there are societal roles assigned to men and women, right? But it's not just entirely a social construct because it's a lot more complex than that. But regardless, when we're talking about a trans woman who is intersex, trans women can be female if they are intersex because there's 5 sex characteristics that everybody has. So it's not just, all trans women are males and all trans men are females.
Okay, so when we're talking about the sex characteristics, okay, so gender is a social construct. So that means that society basically created gender, and then you said there are aspects that go to
the psychosocial schema.
Right. So the psycho part of it would be in hypothalamus, which leans more towards masculine.
No, that would be the neurological aspect.
Okay, so what is the hypothalamus, or how am I saying that right? What is that used for? What are we measuring in that?
Yeah, so let me actually pull up a picture of our brain so I can.
It's okay. You don't have to pull up the picture. I just want to know what we use the hypothalamus for.
You just want to know, or do you want to see it?
I just want to know for now, just for the sake of conversation.
Sure. So the hypothalamus its primary function is hormones that control your body.
Mm-hmm.
So it's things like, if you're hungry, if you're tired, if you're upset, that's what your hypothalamus controls.
But during the second trimester, isn't this where your gender identity forms as well?
Interesting. I have you blocked. Why do I have you blocked?
Because I have facts. I'm gonna poke a hole in your whole argument today. No.
Why do you have trans activists in your profile? I just spotted this.
That's exactly what I am.
All right, I have a really simple question. I've asked every single guest that's been up here. Narrator, okay. Where do females pee from?
Their urethra.
Which is where?
Right below the clitoris.
You are the first guest tonight to get that right.
Sure. Can we keep going? So if gender is a social construct and society is pushing back, saying that trans women aren't women, does that mean at that point that trans women aren't women?
What do you
If
mean that you're a
society,
trans
well,
activist?
because I actively speak on trans issues.
And what do you speak on trans issues? What do you
I
talk about?
I speak the truth.
What is the truth?
Everything that I'm saying right now. Have I lied to you about anything that I said today?
Well, I've told you several times that gender is not a social construct, it's a psychosocial schema. You
A
also think that the
psychosocial.
hypothalamus is part of the psycho part. It's not. Psycho is psychological.
Okay.
That's not what the hypothalamus is. I explained that it's neurodivergent.
Okay, but we get our gender identity in the second trimester from the hypothalamus, right? Isn't that
No,
where
it
it
doesn't quite
forms?
work. It doesn't quite work that straightforward. No, we
Okay,
go
so
through a
where does
hormone
gender
wash.
identity form, if you don't mind me asking?
We go through a hormone wash, yes, but it's not just like a button. It doesn't just turn on or turn off. It's not straightforward like that for everyone.
Where does gender identity happen inside of the brain?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
You don't know? I thought we were talking about the
You
same.
know what? I have no idea. I've definitely never talked about this before. Why don't you tell me?
Well, it's to my understanding that gender identity forms in that H word that we were saying earlier, hypothalamus. I might be saying it wrong, but it forms there. And this is what I've heard out of all the other trans lives. So I went and I looked it up because I don't want to come in and spread misinformation. And then, so you're the first person I heard today to say psychosocial schema. Everybody else calls it a social construct. But then that confused me because religion is a social construct and so is money. And you can't be born a Christian or you can't be born with the mindset of rich or poor. But you can be
That's
born
why
with
gender isn't a social construct.
exactly. And so exactly. So to say that you have an incongruence of something that is inside of your brain, it's actually saying, okay, something is not right inside of my brain. Queen Jasmine said that they are intersex female, and then I asked them what type of genitals they have because I've never heard of I've never seen or had a conversation with the intersex female, and then they told me, well, I have both, and so I asked them, is it an equal amount of? If they're an equal amount of both? Ambiguous.
I literally said I have ambiguous genitalia.
So what does that mean?
Can you stop? Like, truly, narrator, can you stop asking a total stranger about their genitals? Why do you think it is appropriate?
This is for educational purposes.
No,
What does
it's
ambiguous mean when it comes to genitalia?
No, that's not how this works, right? If you want to find out about ambiguous genitalia, you can go and Google this. You don't need to ask a stranger with 330 people in a room about the details of their sex organs.
Okay, but it's impossible for an intersex female to be a trans woman. An intersex female would have to be a trans man because they are female at birth. A female cannot be a trans woman.
That is not true.
How can a female not identify as something that they already are?
Because
a female can be a woman.
I am intersex.
You are intersex female.
I am intersex.
Intersex female, right?
Now that I've figured out things out, before I was just intersex. Now, once I've had more studies done and more research with doctors and things, I'm leaning more female.
You're leaning
four out of my
five. What did they classify you as? Because I believe that you were born as a male and you want to be a trans woman, so you're saying that you're intersex instead of admitting, hey, I'm attracted to men and I like to dress like women, and that's okay.
There it is. There's the transphobia.
There's no transphobia. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Be gay. There's nothing wrong.
Being gay and being trans aren't the same thing.
Are not. Sure aren't. But you can't be trans if you're intersex female. You're either a male. You're either a male who transitions into a trans woman, or you're a female who transitions into a trans man. But a female cannot be a trans woman.
Intersex doesn't means intersex means I'm in between. Oh my.
Jeez.
Just so confidently wrong. And yes, in the comments, everybody's going to go, win narrator, you picked him, you lost, he won. Like, we don't care. We don't care. We truly do not care. We don't have to entertain people who are confidently wrong. Clearly, he spends a lot of time in these spaces and thinks he knows what he's talking about, but he doesn't.
Oh, let's bring this person up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, can I have your age, please?
Oh yeah, I'm 19. I was
What year
born
are you born?
2004, May 14th.
Okay. What about the background would you like to talk about?
So this is kind of on the topic. This is kind of not on the topic. Honestly, I feel like transgenders should use whatever bathroom they like, but like, can I go, bro? 18 plus. Okay. Sorry about that. That was my niece. Anyways, I want to. Can I talk about why I don't like, agree with transgender? Like in a nice, friendly discussion way.
I suppose.
Okay, so this sounds weird, but this is true. This is honestly true. So I used to be cool with them. I went to a pride parade in New York before, and I was just watching, man, and so there was a group of them that was walking in the pride parade. I was cheering for them. I was like, "Yeah, you do you." Then they all looked at me the wrong way, and it hurt my feelings. So I went home, and I drank some orange juice and watched SpongeBob. He lives under a pineapple, homie, and that's why I don't like him.
I am so fucking confused.
Don't be confused. They're just coming up to be ridiculous, right? They spend all that time in their requests just to do that.
Yep. I don't even know. All right, let me bring up this one. Next. You're so next. Yes, you're next.
Hello?
Hello. Oh no, I have a ghost.
I'm here, right?
Can I have your age, please?
I'm 27.
27. Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about? Because it doesn't show you loaded. I can hear you, but you're not here.
May have to do the camera thing.
Yeah, turn your camera off and turn it back on. If you have your camera on.
I think I did. I just tried. I'll keep it quick.
Okay.
I think I don't know. Use whatever bathroom you want. I don't think it's not my opinion or anything I should worry about. But I don't think it should be like pushed. Like the trans movement shouldn't be pushed on people. Like it's like 1% of the whole world population. Like do your shit and
Well, the only reason you're seeing it so much, is we're getting rights taken away from us.
Yeah, which I feel bad, but can we agree you're born with a penis or a vagina?
No. No. No, we can't agree on that because I wasn't.
I mean, that you either had one or the other, so.
No, I didn't.
That's just not even factually correct. Like, that's not always the case.
You're either born a male or a female. That's
no, that's not true either.
Okay, dive into it then. Let's hear it.
I am intersex. Intersex is anything between typically male and typically female.
I mean, all right. But you can tell whatever these people want to hear, but I know for a fact you're either born with a penis or a vagina, and that's how it is. If you want to be gay, be gay. No one cares. But I don't think you should be like jamming trans stuff.
Okay, all right, Tom. Let me do the standard question here. Where do females pee from?
Their uterus.
That's a new one. That is a new one. Okay. Bren? Oh, they're gone. That was so confidently wrong.
That was great. That was fantastic. Oh my gosh. The uterus. Wow. This just in, females don't have bladders.
Hi. Hi. Can I have your age? I didn't hear you. 37? Okay. What about the background would you like to talk about?
So I want to know if intersex, so does that mean you're born with both genitals?
You can be. Don't have to be. I was born with ambiguous genitalia, so I'm in between.
That's interesting. So, is there like I have questions. Are you open to just answer any questions? Because I don't want to offend you.
Yeah, typically.
Okay. So when you say you're in between, does that mean that, because I hear a lot of different stuff about like the neurological part of the brain, but you can still be born with male genitals but your brain aligns with female. Is that the same thing that you're describing, or you actually were born like?
I have an ovary, I have a testy, I have ambiguous genitalia, my chromosomes are XXY. I went through a female puberty at 12.
Wow.
And I have a cycle because I produce eggs. Large calories.
Interesting. So what is this considered like a rare condition? Like, is there a name for it other than intersex?
1.7%. It's intersex. Differences in sex development, or DSD. Intersex or DSD.
DSD.
Which is differences in sex development.
Say it again.
Differences in sex development.
Differences in sex development.
Yeah, it's at least 1.7%, probably more, because not everybody gets karyotyped. Not everybody who is intersex knows that they are intersex.
Well, I would say this. I don't personally, and I'm just, being honest, I don't necessarily support the whole trans thing. However, I feel like your situation is very interesting and it's different. So in that case, I couldn't say what bathroom you should use, because to me you could use either or. That's just, I know that's like a rare case. I know it happens. I know it's very rare though. I've never met anybody like in my 37 years. So in your case, I couldn't really say. I don't know. Can I ask you, what bathroom do you feel more comfortable using?
I typically use the women's bathroom.
Have you ever went through any type of assaults or anything, or safety measures, like using that? You have?
Not using the women's room.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in school, I was forced into using the boys' locker room, and I was assaulted there.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, in your case, I don't know, because to me, it's a little different than, and I don't mean any disrespect, and you may disagree with me, but I feel like it's a little different than actually transgender.
But trans people.
I consider myself that you're intersex. Do you ever call yourself transgender, or you always refer to? You do?
No, I am transgender. If I'm referring to my gender, I am trans. If I'm referring to my sex, I am intersex.
Well, see, gender and sex is the same thing to me, personally. So I know some people don't agree with that, and they feel like it's different. But however, like I said, in your case, I feel like you have a rare case, and I don't think anybody should really tell you what bathroom to use, because
So sex and gender are not the same.
I already said that we can agree to disagree. That's your opinion.
It's not about agreeing to disagree, right?
Listen, I didn't get up here to argue with anybody or to
no one's arguing.
be schooled. That's my opinion, and that's just that. That's all.
I don't understand.
It's not for you to understand why. I just don't agree.
You're getting mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. No, I'm not mad at you.
This isn't.
The
This
thing I'm
isn't a
saying is I don't need you to
debatable.
explain it to me because I've had several people explain it to me and I still don't agree. I still
Well,
think it's the same thing.
that's your
So
opinion, and your
that's why I'm
opinion is
saying
wrong.
that you don't have to explain it. It's a waste
Yeah,
of your
your
time
opinion is
Okay.
because
wrong.
All right.
okay, that's
Let
fine.
me ask my standard question, just because I have to make it fair. Where do females pee from?
Pee from their
Yes.
urethra.
Yay! We got. I think
I thought that was
everybody
common
taking.
sense.
Oh, you haven't been to my live long, have you?
No, I just hopped on not too long ago.
Oh. Um. Um. So it's from the urethra, not like the last guest that said. What do they say, Ren?
Uterus.
What?
Uterus.
Your uterus? Okay, yeah, I don't know. It had to be a man that said that goofiness because that's. I mean, as a
I think it
woman, you
was.
should know where you pee from. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like that's common
Yeah.
sense. But however, no, you pee from your urethra. Um,
Thank
and
God.
so why did you ask me that?
It's the standard question I ask every single guest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but no, I'm
Because
not trying to be rude to
no,
whoever was
you're fine.
speaking to me. I'm just saying I've had many people
Yeah.
explain it to me and I still don't agree. So I just didn't want you to go into the whole spill of trying to explain it. I have a lot of
No,
people
you're
tell me
fine.
that my opinion is wrong, and that's fine, but we don't have to discuss it because no one can change it. Just like I'm sure there's things that no one can change that,
Right.
you feel or what facts you feel like you may know. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm respectful. We can, like I said, we can just agree to disagree.
I
But
get
that's
that, and
interesting
that's
that someone said the uterus.
I get this.
That's
Oh,
funny.
it's been uterus or vagina, and like I actually just got somebody asking me in the chat. Can you explain a cycle? Can I explain a cycle? Yeah, I
You get a
can.
cycle, right?
Yeah, I get a cycle. I release an egg every 28-ish days, depending on what I eat.
Okay,
If I
that's
don't
really
eat, if I
interesting.
don't eat properly,
Hmm.
I that extends to like 32 days.
Okay, so are you able to produce children? Like it's like on a female aspect is because I know all of us a man or we can do
So
that, but
I produce eggs, but I don't
mhm.
have a uterus.
Okay,
So I
okay,
don't have a way to carry a child.
okay,
They are possibly at some point. I don't know how long down the road, but they are working on um, uterine implants, and at some point I might do that. I don't know.
okay.
The other option I have is harvesting my eggs and finding somebody to carry.
Like surrogate, like a surrogate.
Yeah, yeah,
That is really interesting. That is so. I hear about this a lot, but I've never actually met someone. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry if I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want to like make you uncomfortable, but it's very interesting because I've had a lot of these conversations and I've talked about it, but I've never actually met someone who was intersex. So,
yeah.
it's,
No problem.
um, but yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I mean, me personally, I don't feel like anyone should tell you which bedroom to use because I feel like um you're entitled to both. If that and if you choose female, then you're entitled to that as well. I wouldn't. Me personally, like I don't really pay attention to that. So when this question does come up, it's like for me, I actually have to think about it like, like, well, But like if I'm in the bathroom, I don't know who's paying attention that much to really be like, oh, you shouldn't be in here. Like I'm going in there to get rid of what I need to get rid of and wash my hands and going about my day. I'm like, I'm not spending that much time in the bathroom to focus on who's in here and what they're doing. Like I feel like that's
Right.
just a bit much. So for me, I'm sure I've used the bathroom with plenty of transgender people before and I didn't even know. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it's really a matter of someone actually knowing and then that's when it becomes a problem because I feel like if you don't know then what can you
Mm-hmm.
say?
Right.
So
So
that was
okay.
it. I just wanted to hop on for a minute. But I appreciate you talking to me and I appreciate the education and you have a good evening and I hope nobody
You too.
else says
Thank
the
you.
vagina or uterus.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Have a good evening.
You too. Thanks. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye. That was refreshing. Okay, this one's been requested. I don't think they're here anymore. Okay, let me bring the next guest up. Lily's been here for a bit.
Hey.
Hi, can I have your age, Lily?
I'm 18.
Okay, what year were you born?
2005.
Okay, what about my background would you like to talk about?
The bathroom one.
Okay.
I wasn't here. I kind of left the room, but I was just wondering, for intersex, are you like literally intersex, like medically?
Medically,
Intersex?
yeah.
Wait, that's actually interesting. So I know most people in this live think that like you're actually like you identify you think you're intersex, which I thought was a bit
No,
funny.
I was born intersex.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like you have a cycle.
Yeah, I have a 28 to 32-ish day cycle, depending on how I take care of myself.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go then. Sorry. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Bring this up.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hello.
Sorry, wait. Okay, so I have cats and they fight and they're not like allowed to be in the room together. So I'm
Can I
sorry.
have your age, please?
Yeah, I'm 18, born 2005.
Okay. What about the background would you like to talk about?
The bathroom.
Okay.
Well, for me, like I don't know why people care a lot about like what other people do. So wait, so you use the women's restroom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then feel comfortable. Like I don't know why a lot of people have an issue with that. But I also have an experience when I was like I think 9. I went to like a gas station, and you know there was a transgender in there, and I didn't feel like I didn't feel like any like I don't know how to explain it. I didn't feel like anything, and she was really sweet too. Like she actually helped me like. Because I couldn't reach the sink, and I don't know, she had like an accent. She's like, "Oh, honey, you just push it up." So I don't know, like just let people be and like choose whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry that you also went through that, and just like ignore the hate. That's all I wanted to say, basically.
Thank you.
All right, it was nice meeting you. Have a good day.
Yes. You too. Yay, I'm finally on the rebound for guests.
Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it.
Hello, what's your age?
I'm 19. I was born in 2004.
Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about what bathrooms should transgender people use.
Okay.
I think that whatever gender you were born as is the bathroom that you should use. And I think, like, for being transgender, like, if you are a man and you want to be a woman, that's like, I guess, like, if I were to say, I'm a girl and I want to be a cat, like,
We're talking
do you know what I
genders,
mean?
not species.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying that
kind of gender.
okay, well, I'm not here to argue, but I'm voicing my opinion because you're asking me what question I want to talk about.
Okay, all right. Let me do my standard question. Where do females pee from?
The urethra.
Which is where?
Right above the clitoris. Under, above, one of the two.
Yeah, right the second time. I'll let you have that one. Okay. So, what about me? Let's bring this to me.
Okay.
What bathroom should I use?
Well, I think that depends. Were you born as a man or a woman?
Was I born as a man or a woman? Woman. Those are genders. You mean male or female? Neither.
Male or female, sure.
Neither.
Okay, so do you stand or sit when you pee?
Sit.
Okay, well, I think that if you, so are you a man or a woman? Like, that's my question. Like,
I am a woman.
Okay, so if you're a woman, but do you have male genitals?
No.
So you're telling me you have a vagina?
No. I am intersex.
Okay, so what do you have? Okay, so you're making this really difficult. Do you have a vagina or do you have a penis?
How is Jasmine making this difficult?
So you're telling me you don't have either?
I do not. I have ambiguous genitalia. That is why gender and sex are not clear, cut, perfect boxes.
Okay. So explain to me what you're saying. I'm not exactly familiar. Okay, so what genital do you have is my question.
My genitalia is ambiguous.
Okay, so what is that?
It is ambiguous. It's too small to be a penis and too big to be a vagina.
So pretty much you're saying that you're a girl because you have a small penis.
No, I'm a girl because that's my gender. My sex is intersex. I literally have an ovary.
So are you intersex or are you a girl?
I am intersex. My sex is intersex and my gender is girl, woman.
Okay, so you just make this really difficult.
It's not difficult at all.
So you're a girl, but you are intersex.
My gender is girl or woman. As I'm an adult, I'm a woman. And my sex is intersex.
Okay. So if you were born as, okay, so the way that I'm understanding this is that you have a penis, but it's too small to be a penis. So
I don't have a penis.
Okay. But that's what you just said, that you have male genitals, but it's too small to be a penis.
That is not what I said. Don't take things I said out of context.
Okay, so explain it to me again.
Nerdy, you're still here, right?
Yes.
Can you explain it, please?
Okay, so first off, sex and gender, you know that those are different, right?
They're two different things, correct.
Great. Okay, so you can be intersex, which there's lots of intersex conditions. You can also be a man or a woman or non-binary or agender.
Okay, so sorry, can I just ask a question? What gender is on your birth certificate?
You were breaking up. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry. What gender was on your birth certificate? Not yours, but whoever the host is.
Whoever the host is. My birth certificate currently says female.
Okay. Okay, so whoever was talking before this, continue.
So Jasmine is a trans woman, gender, who has an intersex condition, sex.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to talk about Jasmine's anatomy or anything like that. That's not appropriate. But
okay.
The characteristics that Jasmine has, the sex characteristics, align more with female than male.
So how does it align more with female if they are a trans woman? Sorry. Sorry, did you hear what I said or did I cut out?
No, I heard it. I just heard a loud alarm bell.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry.
So there's 5 sex characteristics. There's your chromosomes, your reproductive organs, your genitals, your hormone production, and your hormone presentation. So having 3 out of 5 of those is how you are typically classified as male or female. Some people, for example, they may produce estrogen and testosterone at the same levels. So it can be difficult to say if that is considered, you know, a intersex condition. Typically it is not. But, you know, things like PCOS, for example. You know what PCOS is?
No.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's one of the most common conditions that people with ovaries experience. So it affects millions of women in the country and across the world. PCOS is not currently classified as an intersex condition, but they are thinking of classifying it as an intersex condition because it affects your primary and secondary sex characteristics. But you have to have ovaries in order to have polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Just let me know when you're done talking.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Did you have any questions so far?
No, you're okay. You can keep going.
All right. So what exactly, like, what is the confusion? Maybe we can clear this up.
Sorry, repeat that. You cut out.
So what exactly is the confusion? Maybe we can figure this out. Is it the intersex part? Is it the trans part? Like what?
Well, so I think he or she, I'm not sure the gender, but he or she or they, I'll just say they said that they are a trans woman.
The host, Jasmine, is woman, she.
Well, we'll say she then. The host, Jasmine, she said that what did she say? That she's a trans woman, which in my perspective, being a trans woman means that you were born as a man and you changed yourself into a woman. And I think that in most places there are transgender bathrooms, and I think that if you are transgender, then you should use the transgender bathroom, because if you're born
there is not a single transgender bathroom in the United States.
Well, I've seen, well, you guys live in the United States, I'm in Canada. So
yeah, there's no transgender bathrooms in Canada either.
There is. I've gone to school where there's been transgender bathrooms.
Do you mean all gender bathrooms?
All gender bathrooms. Sure. Well, sorry.
Okay, yeah, those are not the same as transgender bathrooms.
But if it's an all gender bathroom, then what's the difference?
All gender means everyone.
Okay, so then if it's everyone, then why can't trans people use that bathroom? And why, if you were born a man, then...
Wait, nobody said that.
But you just said it was a completely different thing.
Yes, it is, because bathrooms for transgender people are only for transgender people. Gender neutral bathrooms, or all gender bathrooms, are for everyone, cis and trans.
Okay, well then I think that transgender people should use the all gender bathrooms, because if you were born as a man and you were going into a woman's bathroom, I think that they have different genders for a reason.
Okay, let me ask the base question.
Okay.
Are trans women women?
No. If trans women are women, then why are you calling them trans women, is my question.
Are tall women women?
Or what? I'm sorry?
Tall women women.
All women?
Tall. T-A-L-L.
I'm not understanding. Like
tall.
The height? Tall?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with being trans?
it's a prefix. Are tall women women?
Sure, you can call a woman a tall woman, but if trans women are women, why aren't you just calling them women? Why does everybody need to know that you're trans?
Point.
So that's the point.
Nobody goes and tells somebody, "Oh, you're a tall woman." Like, let's be theoretic. You're never gonna go.
Accidental ally.
I'm sorry?
That's exactly the point.
Trans is an adjective.
But everybody calls trans women. But I'm saying, if a trans woman is a trans woman, then why are you calling if it's a woman, why are you calling it trans? Is the point that I'm trying to get.
Transgender women have a different lived social experience than cisgender women.
Okay, so if you were born with a penis, you go to the men's bathroom. If you're born with a vagina, you go to the women's bathroom. If you're saying that you have too small of a penis for it to be a penis and that it's a vagina for some whatever reason, then you go to the all gender bathroom.
How do you know that about everybody?
Because that's what he just said.
No. How do you know?
Hold on, pause, nerdy, pause. What are my pronouns? What'd you just say? What'd you just call me?
Okay, sorry, she. My bad. I'll call you it or they.
Oh, we're not going to do that either.
Why?
Do you know how dehumanizing calling somebody it is? Like the fuck? Oh.
Hello.
Hello, can I have your age, please?
I am 22.
Okay. What about my background would you like to talk about?
What bathroom transgender people use?
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like trans people should have their own bathroom, and before you say it'll be exposing themselves or exposing them that they're trans, I just want to ask you this question. Do you have the transgender flag on you? I mean, isn't like that exposing yourself? Because a lot of people that are allies of that community, they have the transgender flag. I mean, and that is pretty much outing. You pretty much who
I
you
don't
are.
see the trans flag on me anywhere.
I'm saying, well, I've seen a lot of people where I am that have the trans flag or the LGBTQ flag. And if people really wanted to hurt trans people and the LGBTQ community in general, I mean, they have pride months where that's a large target if people really wanted to hurt trans people, which I totally disagree that they really do.
And they do.
But
that's literally why pride parades had to be canceled this June because of schmerist and unaliving threats that were made. Like there were pride parades canceled all across the country.
But it haven't been any attacks on the pride parade. Let's just be real. Yeah, because it haven't. Because
let me pull up examples for you.
Okay, what is the one massacre of pride event that have happened? Because I haven't heard about anything.
The one?
Pulse nightclub? Stonewall? The Stonewall riots?
Oh, you're talking about that one that happened in 2012? Didn't that not happen in 2012?
It still happened, didn't it?
Oh, so it happened in 2012, so we just forget about it?
No, but it have to be a current event.
That is a current event. That was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Dreamer. I have to ask. Where do females pee from?
He already asked the other guest that was here.
I know. I ask every single guest.
They pee from their vaginas.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Nerdy.
Below the clitoris.
I'm so tired of talking about this. I'm not even going to go into it.
Okay, it's below the clitoris, okay? So like literally a pee hole below the clitoris or whatever it is. What's the point of asking guests that?
It is a general biology test.
Okay. Okay, so my point is, okay, I just feel like it's not even a feeling. It's something that needs to be done. That it should be another bathroom made for your community, because obviously you guys have your own community. I mean, isn't that not segregation? Why can't straight people be a part? Well, I know a lot of straight people don't want to be a part of your guys' community, but I'm just saying, like, you guys talk about segregation. Well,
So separate but equal?
No, but you guys talk about segregation. So I mean,
That's separate but equal. That's literally what that is.
Okay, but still.
Yeah, separate but equal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Made illegal by our Constitution.
Okay, but it's the same thing with a bathroom, separate but equal. You guys equally have a bathroom, like a woman's bathroom, a female's bathroom, or this is how it can be. We can just create cis women, like how you guys like to call us. We can just create a female's bathroom for females, not males.
How
we don't
are
have
you
to
gonna know?
How would you know? Are you gonna check the genitalia of every person that goes in that bathroom?
Are you going to have to be a card-carrying female where you have to show like some sort of document stating that you have female reproductive organs and you know
there's there's another way they've done ID like that. I think it was tattoos.
Oh.
Look, I'm not the bathroom police.
You sure sound like you want to be the bathroom police.
I don't even use public bathrooms, but for a lot of women, for a lot of females, it is a problem, and I'm speaking for those women in behalf. So, are you speaking for those women that feel uncomfortable?
As a cis woman, I have never felt threatened by a trans person.
That's you.
But I've certainly. Well, you said you're speaking for all women, so
yes, I'm speaking for. I said I'm speaking for the majority of them that feel uncomfortable.
As somebody who's also been SA'd, cis men are the problem. Cis men.
What kind of cis men?
Your problem is with cis men, not trans people.
Trans women are they are still male. Though we can't just erase that blueprint.
Nobody's denying that, right? But
we can't just forget about the blueprint that they were males.
But what about me? I'm a trans woman. Was I male?
You're intersex. I know intersex people. They have XXY, XX mixed together. It's a very complex situation, so I can't really speak on your behalf because I haven't really researched truly of intersex, the in-depth meaning, and because I know there's
basically not all trans women were males.
Well, how many do you have statistics of how many trans women are intersex? I mean, is there any sort of data?
Does it matter?
Well, I'm asking Jasmine. Because Jasmine is intersex, Jesus and I like to hear from Jasmine.
What does that matter?
Are you intersex?
What percent am I?
Intersex? I am intersex.
Yeah, I'm talking to Jasmine. I want to hear this from Jasmine, nerdy, if that's okay.
You'll be okay. I don't know that Jasmine wants to talk to you right now.
I'm paying attention to my cat that's on me.
Not somebody saying it blinked at me. Oh my god. Oh god, I can't. Oh god. It blinked at me.
So I'm also obviously I'm in the best friend squad, and I'm watching the chat on the miscellaneous live chat.
So do you want to finish having the discussion, because I'm really interested in finishing it.
Yeah, I can work on it.
Oh god, I'm done.
Yes, let's continue the conversation.
So,
It spoke to me. I'm fucking done. I'm done with you in the y'all in the comments. I'm done.
so I kind of feel like the solution should be just another bathroom be made, and it'll be squashed. The drama would be finally over.
So
I feel like that's the most thing that should be done.
So why not just let trans women who are women use the women's room? And like we have been for years without any problems. You've probably peed with trans women in the bathroom and never knew.
Well, I don't even remember using the public bathroom, to be honest with you, but if I have, well, obviously they were passing or something like that. But now it's becoming problematic. Like I said, I feel like the transgender people back in the day, they weren't so problematic. I feel like
How is it problematic?
Well, they are trans women. I feel like trans women are more problematic than the trans men.
I am a trans woman.
Why?
Yes, I'm not talking about you as an individual. I'm saying like what I'm seeing on TikTok. When I'm seeing on
TikTok doesn't represent the world or life.
Well, it is kind of giving other trans women a bad, impression or a bad reputation.
Are you trans?
Well, trans women are women, right?
Are you trans? Yeah, that wasn't a gotcha. Don't laugh at your own joke.
I'm not laughing at my joke, but you guys literally are saying trans women are women.
Are you trans?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So there's a difference.
So why are you speaking? Why are you speaking on the experiences of trans people by saying it makes other trans women look bad?
It does.
Yeah, who are you to make that?
I can.
So are you here to actually listen and learn, or are you just here because you want to argue?
I'm not here to argue. The prompt said what bathroom should transgender people use? I'm voicing my opinion. Mm-hmm. It never said nothing about learning or nothing like that. This is literally a convo.
So you don't want to learn anything, or maybe, I don't know.
Learn what?
Learn about the experiences of other people, the struggles that people have to go through, and maybe learn not to other or demean people.
We are talking about a bathroom. What struggles do I have to know about a bathroom being used?
Yeah, so they're in Florida. They have a law that states you have to use the bathroom of your assigned sex at birth.
Okay.
And it is making it illegal to use any other bathroom. It is forcing people who are trans to use a bathroom. So for example, I'm not going to bring pictures up because that's just, I don't do that. I don't have permission to do that. But there are people who very obviously appear to be men and very obviously appear to be women who are being forced to go into the bathroom of their sex assigned at birth. So men with full beards, right, are being forced to go into women's restrooms.
Okay.
It is a felony if they go into their preferred bathroom.
Okay, so how many states? Because I keep hearing Florida, Texas. There's 48 states in the United States. I mean, what other states?
Hold on, back up. There's how many states?
I'm not talking about Hawaii and Alaska. Obviously, nobody's not going to Alaska. Nobody's not going to Hawaii because it's by freaking boat. So I'm talking about the 48 states.
By boat. Oh, man.
It's 50. I already know it's 50 states. I already know that.
Well, that's it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Bring that booty hole back, because that's going to be way more entertaining than the rest of this conversation.
I don't know why you're being rude. Okay.
I'm gonna be rude as fuck.
Okay, be rude as fuck, bitch.
I don't care.
You fucking stupid ass bitch.
That's okay.
Be
there
mad,
it is.
bitch.
There it is.
Nerdy ass hoe.
There it is. She's mad. There it is. Fuck. We're just gonna literally exclude 2 whole states. 48 states.
Right.
Holy
you know you can drive to Alaska, right?
Yeah, right. But you have to take a boat to Hawaii, y'all.
I mean, you can fly too.
That's such a just can't. Oh my god, this is why I don't talk to fucking fetuses. Children, like, you just got out of high school. How do you not know this stuff?
Oh, it's so much fun. It rings.
Well,
Hello, can I have your age, please?
Well, I'm 46 years old, so
Okay.
I'm obviously not a fetus. But what bathroom should trans people use? I think as long as that's such a slippery slope. So to me, it is whatever bathroom is going to cause less what's the word? Less controversy. Like if you're going into the female bathroom and you're a trans woman and nobody notices, right? You're just going to go into the bathroom and use it. Nobody.
So you have to pass to piss. Cool.
No, it's not even that. Like if you're going to go in there, you're going to walk into the restroom, right? You're just going to pee, you're going to walk out, and you're not going to cause any controversy in the restroom. Fine. I don't care about that. But if you're going to walk into a restroom and somebody asks you to not be in that restroom because they're a woman and their children are in that restroom, you should probably respect that.
How do you know?
Excuse me?
How would you know? Are you going to ask them what's in their pants?
How would I know? Are you being serious with that question? Because I don't want to be disrespectful.
I'm being very serious. How would you know what is in every person's pants when they go to the bathroom?
I'm gonna say this as delicately as possible. Sometimes it's really fucking obvious.
It's really obvious what somebody has in their pants? Is that what you're looking at when you go to the bathroom?
Darling, I understand that you're a white savior and you
a white savior? What?
Yeah.
How does
Okay,
this
I have a. As somebody who is trained in reasonable suspicion, are you sober?
Yes.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes, and my daughter's best friend who I adopted as my daughter is trans. And
Holy fuck.
she's very much
Take those tokens to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, it's not a token. I'm saying she's very much passing. She's very much been trans since she's been right out of high school. So if she walks into the restroom, right, there's not going to be any heads turned. They're not even going to second guess, right?
So how do you know? How do you know what is in every person's pants when they walk into the bathroom?
No, that's what I'm saying is if somebody is going to feel comfortable walking into the female's restroom as trans, they should be just as passing as any other female.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a female restroom. And also passing is incredibly problematic, transphobic, ableist, and classist.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, so straight. What bathroom should I use then?
I would say that you should use the female's restroom, in my opinion, because you have obviously had or taken the time to transition, and you've had I don't know. I would assume, in my opinion, a couple years like transitioning. You look feminine to me, but there are men who are just transitioning maybe like, let's say 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, that are obviously still like not as transition as a lot of other trans women, and so they would cause a commotion. That's what I'm saying. Whatever causes less commotion into whatever restroom you're going into, that's where you should go into.
So the fun part is I looked like this before I started medically transitioning.
Okay. And you would have not caused any controversy going into that restroom. But there are people that are newly transitioning that look straight male, like that would try and go into a women's restroom.
Okay.
Making it harder on the rest of trans women, honestly.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
care
making
about
it
that.
harder?
No, not you. No.
Yeah, you know who's making it harder? Cis men and people like you who think that going to the bathroom is this like deep life-changing experience that needs to be monitored and vetted when we all just want to go to the bathroom and do the exact same thing.
No, the problem is, hon, see the thing is, that's an idiotic point of view, because I have 2 daughters.
It's an idiotic point of view. So
it really is, because
it's an idiotic point of view.
no, hold on.
With your problem is with cis men.
No, my problem is with people who try and claim that they're trans and use that to their advantage to walk into a women's
So,
room.
all right, okay. So
Straight,
we're
can
gonna
I
stop right
ask
there.
a question? Straight, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
It's about the passing figure. That's what it's about.
No, it's about what's going to cause
about what it is. It's about the
Okay,
passing.
hold on. Let me take this over. Straight.
Yeah.
What is there to stop a cis male from walking into the women's room?
If I was there, I'd punch him in his face.
If they're there to do something, they're not going to stop.
No, I agree with that 100%. But, and there's a thing, right? So you have people that are saying, like, if you're transitioned, obviously it takes a time to socially transition, and I don't have an issue with that at all. What I have an issue with is people saying, I am now a woman, and they've been a woman for 5 minutes, and they're going to go into the women's restroom claiming they're a woman, but they're
doing that?
Yeah, do you have sources of people doing that?
Really, all you have to do is Google search, and there's been women essayed
by cis men.
Men, yeah. Do you realize the greatest threat to women is cis men? Not anybody in the transgender community. You realize that though, right, Straight? It's not the transgender community. It's cis men that are harming women.
Yes, I understand that. Without a doubt. But what this movement did, like, there have been transgendered people in society since forever. Since freaking forever, right? But what happened is, so this all came to the forefront, which gave these really weird sicko people, right? How do you say this?
Why would somebody need to pretend to be a woman, you know, put on, you know, let's say makeup, a wig, clothing, whatever, just to go through a door that is accessible regardless of what they are wearing? A door and a sign is not going to stop somebody who wants to hurt someone else.
You're serious right now, because there have been plenty of cases of people that claim to be trans, and I'm saying claim.
Yeah, so show us the source.
Hold on. Wait, I'm saying claim because they're not trans.
Show us the source.
Oh,
we need the source. Before you go any further, we need the source.
my daughter has my computer. I'm sorry, she's autistic, and nope, it's right here. Hold on. Show you the source. It's honestly, I can't even believe you're saying show me the source, because this should.
Yes, I am, because I have the sources. I have the stats about the number of trans people that are assaulted in bathrooms. I have the stats on the number of cis men who assault women in bathrooms.
I'm not disputing that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I live in Texas now, but a year ago I was in Newport, Oregon, and there was a trans woman that went into a bathroom in Newport, Oregon, and she was almost beat to death for going in the bathroom of her choosing, which is complete fucking bullshit.
Can you show us your source, please?
Which one do you want to see? For which one do you want?
A source that there is some sort of serious issue with trans people or people pretending to be trans assaulting people in bathrooms.
Was the same trans kid in high school not essayed a kid, a female in high school, and then they tried to brush it under the table, sent to a different high school, and then essayed another
I actually know the exact case that you're talking about, and it was proven that the boy was not trans and did not say that he was trans, and it was actually picked up by transphobic parents. And that horrible rumor was passed around to demonize trans people.
That's a lie, and you know it.
No, it's not a lie.
That's a
It
lie.
was debunked, not a true story.
Okay.
Like, I have zero against trans people. I have a lot against lies.
So, Jasmine, I'm not going to lie. I do think that she's been more and more that she's talking that she's intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated. Are you crazy?
So I am trained in reasonable suspicion training, and as we've been going, I have noticed things, and it's so. Unfortunately, I'm not going to continue this conversation with you because I have been trained, and I would like to keep my lives a safe place.
I'm making your life not a safe place? How?
That wasn't a continued thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi, Nerdy, by the way. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
How was everybody?
Good.
Good.
All right. Let me bring up this. Whoops.
Oh,
there goes my chopstick. Hello, ma'am. Can I have your age, please?
Yes, I'm 31.
Okay.
I'm a non-binary identifying person.
Okay.
And actually, my heart is kind of racing because like I'm getting a little my blood's boiling a little bit here. Like, but I would like to share an essay I wrote about 4 years ago about this exact like conversation everybody's been having.
Okay.
So trigger warnings, stuff like that, because it does talk about sexual assault.
Okay. You're off the app. We can't hear you. You're off the app, so we can't hear you. Hello. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna move on.
Up the essay that they were going to read.
I think so.
Or it's the
they're probably reading it off of their phone. Okay. I'm gonna have to drop them. I'll have to drop them if they don't come back. Hey, Bam, you were off the app, so we can't hear you. And
oh no, sorry. I'm so sorry.
some people in my live don't are bringing up that they really would rather not hear stuff about SA because it can be triggering.
Okay, that works. I will totally avoid that. What I'm basically getting at is like, why does it matter what anybody has? You know, there has been a lot of like things being said about like, oh, I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. It's like, it's not about like you being comfortable. You're not going to ask what is in between someone's legs. Like,
Right.
it's like, if everybody can be respectful, then you're good. Like, you know,
Exactly.
it's like, there's so many false accusations and stuff like that, that it's just ridiculous. And it's not for anybody to decide. Like, I'll go to any restroom and I will just, if you don't like it, then fine. Like, but the thing is that I'm being respectful. I know I'm not going to do anything to you. And it's an affirmation in myself.
So I appreciate it. I would like to bring up some ops, so let me move on to the next guest if that's okay.
Sorry?
I want ops, so I'm going to move on to the next guest, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time.
By. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Okay.
I'm 34.
Hello, can I have your age, please?
34.
34? Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about?
I'm sorry?
Arugula!
What?
Hi, nerdy.
What?
Hi. Arugula.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, I am. I was about to disconnect as you were saying that.
Oh, no, it's totally fine.
Keep being yourself. You use the women's room as I think you're more comfortable there.
Yes, totally.
Love
Thank
to you all. I'm dropping for now.
All right, take care. Thanks, Chris.
Bye. Bye,
nerdy.
They are wonderful.
Okay, let me see. Hello, can I have your age, please?
25.
Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about?
I think, what do I think? This is a multifaceted kind of question. Like, personally, I think sticking to the facts, you should use the men's room. But if you are passing, then the women's room. And I only say that because, like, for example, there was a case at Town Center Mall in the state I live in. A man walked into the women's room and tried to kidnap an 11-year-old girl. But I feel like for people who are more passing, like, it's okay. Like, yeah, you're clearly on T, or not T, but you're clearly on hormones. You're clearly transitioning. You're clearly transgender. But if you're just you could be a cis man, you could look masculine walking up in the bathroom, which is kind of sketchy. So I think it's multifaceted.
Okay, now let me just ask, because I've asked every single guest, where do females pee from?
You said what?
Where do females, assigned female at birth, pee from?
The fucking vagina? Like,
that's what I was figuring.
I can't. I've heard this so many times tonight, nerdy, and
I just you know what? I gotta go bleach my ears. Love and appreciate you both. I hope you have a good night.
Bye, nerdy.
Oh.
It is not the vagina. All right, let me ask my next one. Can females pee with a tampon in?
Yeah.
Okay, I can take that one. I will take that. Okay.
All right, 50-50.
That's a good 50-50. That's
Yeah, it's like 50-50 for me because I feel like if we're speaking on facts, like restrooms
no, like
historically,
I'm still going on my baseline test question of where do females pee from?
urethra, like you have a vagina, you like you don't have a penis, like you know what I'm saying? Like you pee from you have a vagina, pee through urethra, like
The urethra is not the same hole as the vagina. They're separated.
I mean, I'm a female though, like I understand that, but I'm talking like I don't like,
Someone earlier said it was the uterus, so
no,
it's
I know that, yeah, nah,
yeah.
nah.
No, it's my baseline question that I ask
But do you
lately.
realize the host identifies as a beautiful woman? That's what she is. Do you realize that?
You said the host identifies as a beautiful woman?
She absolutely is a woman, and she's beautiful, by the way.
Well, I'm not denying that. Like, I'm not denying anything. Like, if
Okay,
that's how you feel and that's how you express
so
yourself, like that's
why
fine.
does
But
she need to use the men's room if she identifies as a woman?
well, that's what I'm trying to get to. So for me, it's historically restrooms are sex assigned, and there's male and female. And then if you look at the
So
definition of
so
male and
so so there's the fun part. I'm intersex.
oh well, it says what bathroom should transgender people use? That's what I was.
Right. Read the next line.
As well. I'm intersex as well.
Oh, well, I think that's a medical condition. Then I mean that's different from being transgender. If it's
I'm
a
still
medical
trans.
condition,
I'm still a trans woman. I'm intersex, but I'm also a trans woman.
well, how are you trans if you're intersex, but you can like pick your own?
Because my sex is intersex and my gender is woman. My sex and gender don't align.
Yeah, but if you're born intersex, that's both, right?
No, I'm
Not
intersex
always.
trans, and I identify as a woman. I'm not trans.
Bro, I don't even know what's going on anymore, bro. Like, I thought if you were intersex, you're born both, and then
No,
you
it's
choose what you align with.
intersex. Intersex is
Not
anywhere between
necessarily.
typical male and typical female.
There are many
Oh, hot dogs, yes.
variations of the chromosomal variations of intersex. Like me personally, I was born missing an X
Hey,
chromosome.
hot dog.
So, hmm.
Would you like to join in on this?
Oh, hot dog.
Well, if we're talking about strictly intersex, then I think that's a medical condition, and from my understanding from things I've just watched on YouTube and shit like that, like if it's a medical condition, you choose what you align with as you get older, then that's different than.
Well, sex and gender are different, and Queen Jasmine is intersex, but they identify as trans. I'm intersex, but I don't identify as trans, but I identify as a woman just as she does.
Okay, so since you said you were intersex, so what were you born like? What can you explain like when you were born? Like how did you go through that? Like what was that like if you're intersex?
What? How I was born intersex? I was born with an ovary, a testy, ambiguous genitalia. I have XXY chromosomes. That's how I was born.
So as you went through growing up, did
Chromosome.
they give you like an option to choose, or did your parents do that for you?
The doctors chose when I was a baby, when I was born.
So they chose male, and then you transitioned to female.
I transitioned to woman. I was already
A woman.
a girl, but yeah, I transitioned to a woman.
Oh, so if the doctor would have chose a woman or female, whatever, at birth, and they made that decision for you, you wouldn't be transgender then. You just be a woman at that point.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to head out then. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. How are you tonight, hot dog?
Bro, how do I exit this shit, bro?
We got you.
Oh, there you go.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Another day in paradise. I went and saw a play today. I went and saw Annie. So I had to work.
Ooh.
I literally had a school bus filled with drama kids. Drama kids and band geeks. I, as a drama kid and a band geek, had a bus full of basically people like me all day.
I mean, when I was teaching color guard, I rode the bus with my kids a couple times. They're wild. I know I was that wild, but it's a lot.
So my buses have Bluetooth, and I was literally playing show tunes. It got to the point where I could probably turn the radio off and still hear the show tune. They were singing 101 Dalmatians because that's the play they just did. Okay, let me bring up the next guest.
Hot dog, I'm sorry for what you went through today, by the way. I just want to know I support you 1,000%.
I didn't hear what happened.
Something with a bigoted live host lying about me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
She is just unbelievable. She is just so, yeah, I don't want to talk too much, but just know I support you. And the
Because you're
people
totally
she
awesome.
mentioned in her live today, I just support the people she mentioned in her live today.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Yeah, we support you, hot dog. All right, let me bring up the next guest. I'm going to bring up this, I think it's a heart. Hello, can I have your age, please?
Hi, I'm 19.
Okay, what year were you born?
Wait. What?
Okay.
Sorry, it was glitching.
What year were you born?
Oh, 2004.
Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about?
I was wondering...
Peter, do it, fart. Wah, wah.
Did you just want yourself because no one laughed?
I think so.
All right.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hello, can we have your age, please?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2005.
Okay, what about the background would you like to talk about?
Okay, so I think personally you should use the female bathroom because that's what you identify as. But I have a question.
Okay.
So, what do you think in all female jails, if there's a man that...
Pause for a second. I need you to repeat what you said because you left the app for a second or something happened.
I'm sorry. If there's like all women's jails, do you think a man that's like recently transitioned into a woman should go into the men's jail or the women's jail?
I mean, if they're a woman, they should go into the women's jail.
But what if some of the women feel a bit like uncomfortable about that?
They're in prison.
Yeah.
They're in prison.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's the point.
I don't think anyone should feel uncomfortable in prison. Like, I don't think anyone should feel uncomfortable, period.
Do you think there's anything comfortable in prison? Like,
no,
when I was an appliance repair tech and I had to fix a stove at a prison, there's literally nothing but, leaking water everywhere and broken windows and concrete.
Okay, yeah, I know. And I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, like, at all. Like, I don't have anything against transgender people. But I was just asking on your opinion of it.
Yeah, they should go into the prison that their gender aligns with.
Okay. What if like someone's had like trauma in their past though? From like
deal with your trauma. Like that, it is not on everyone else to deal with your trauma for you.
That's not what I said.
If somebody has trauma, that's their trauma that they have to deal with.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they should deal with it. I'm just saying, like, you guys
So if
shouldn't
somebody,
always be prioritized. Like, everyone should be equal. Like,
We're not prioritized, not in the slightest.
so,
okay,
but, so what you're saying is if somebody in that prison has trauma, that the trans person should have to respect that trauma instead of the person who has the trauma dealing with their
no,
trauma?
I'm not saying anything. I was literally just asking on your opinion of it.
Okay.
Then what was the point?
That wasn't my point. I was just asking your opinion. Is it that deep for you to be like talking to me like that?
Well, we're trying to figure out, like, we gave you our point.
Okay, well done. Okay, well anyway, I think you should use the men's bathroom. I was
They
joking.
should go to
Bye.
the jail that they align at, the gender they align at.
Okay, they're off the app.
She threw an ad home. She's gonna leave.
Oh, they're gone. Okay, let me bring up the next guest. I have a friendly. I have a couple friendlies requesting. Let's see here. Who is next? I have it written down. I already brought you up here. I'm not bringing you back up. I'm not bringing you back up. Quit requesting. Okay, let me bring this person up. Hello, can I have your age, please?
18.
What year were you born?
2005.
Okay. What about my background would you like to talk about?
So you're intersex and you identify as a woman, so I think you personally should use a women's bathroom. But that the top question, what bathroom should a transgender people? So a male transforming into a female that's not intersex.
So a person that trans doesn't mean transform. Trans just means an incongruence between your gender identity and your gender assigned at birth. So therefore, if they are a trans woman, it just means their gender doesn't align with their sex. So they don't really transform.
Because you didn't have that option to, so I would understand from your point. That's what I'm getting at. But when I'm like saying like let's say, see, it's like a really double-sided thing because let's say a woman really looks like or a trans male really looks like masculine, and people are saying go in the women's bathroom, and then women are like, I'm uncomfortable, like you look more masculine. Like it's double-sided because dude, all right, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm
So
saying?
it's about the passing for you.
What was that?
Passing. It's about the passing for you.
Yeah, it's like really double-sided because trans women, like if they look really masculine and stuff, a lot of people say, or trans women, not trans women, trans male, they look really masculine. They say they go in the men's bathroom and stuff because women always like give
It
them.
can look masculine. You realize that, don't you? That cis women can look masculine.
So
yeah, but see, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's a really confusing thing on this live because with you it's really different.
But I'm also a trans woman, so I'm still. How is it
Yeah,
different?
I know.
Thanks for the interruption.
Because you.
Like, so are trans women women?
Are trans women like actual like being born with an actual like?
No. Like, women
All
is
right,
gender. Women and girl are genders.
All right, what is the meaning of women? What is the sex and then the gender? What's the two meanings?
Gender, sex is male and female. Gender is man, woman, boy, girl, non-binary. Anything under the non-binary umbrella is gender. Are trans women women? It's a yes or a no question.
It's a pretty simple question.
That's not a question. That's not the question on the screen, though. It says, what bathroom should transgender people use?
Right, but it's the question I am asking. Are trans women women?
You're hesitant.
All right, so my debate is, I think I've always said this. I think they should make more bathrooms like unisex, like both transgender bathrooms. More.
So basically, you are saying trans women are not women. That's basically what you're saying.
I'm not saying that at all. I didn't say anything about that.
Well, you didn't say yes or no to the question that Queen Jasmine.
I didn't say an answer, but now you were assuming.
I am literally asking for a Mary, please. I am literally asking for a yes or a no question. Are trans women women?
That's not the question on the screen, though.
That is the question I am asking. This is my live. That is my question.
They're two different questions, though.
It doesn't matter. Ignore my background. Are trans women women?
No.
Why?
Because we all have our different beliefs, and I am a Christian, but I don't bash people. Okay? If I see a transgender woman walk in the bathroom, I'm not gonna freaking bat an eye or anything. Like, I'm not gonna freaking be mad. I'm not gonna yell at them. I'm gonna go about my day. All right? So I don't have a problem with it at all.
Too.
Yeah. And a lot of people like to bring that into it too. Like, sorry, I've been on too much live, so.
Okay, let me do my baseline question too, because it's not fair if I don't. How do cis female, assigned female at birth, people pee?
They pee sitting down.
Where does it come from?
Their V. The pee hole.
Wow, no.
Yeah.
It's not your pee hole.
They pee. I'm just going to give the answer at this point. They pee out of the urethra, which is below the clitoris and above the vagina.
Okay, so what's that? What's the point?
It's my baseline question to know things. I don't know anymore. I feel. I don't even know.
You as a woman did not know where a woman pees out of. I think that's the point.
So you said that because she's intersex, then it's okay. How do you plan to determine that?
Well, you really can. That's the thing. So if people feel uncomfortable, then those are other people. Like, you know. But I said, if I personally see somebody, I'm not gonna freaking be mad and stuff. Now, if I see a whole like you actually physically look like a guy I know that you don't. then like if you actually like not dress up as like anything, just actually look like a guy, of course a girl's gonna freaking feel uncomfortable. But sorry, I'm not. That's not the case at all, though. But I'm saying I don't feel uncomfortable personally. I don't get uncomfortable, but a lot of people do, and that's why there's. I don't know why there's a debate about this in the first place. But if there's gonna
Because
be a
there's
debate, there should just be
because
a
there's literally laws being written against us.
Yeah, but there should be a separate bathroom then if it's gonna be such a big deal, you
Okay.
know?
So a
To make
separate
everybody
trans
feel
is
comfortable.
so let me ask, is this going to be a trans only bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
familiar.
segregation.
Segregation.
Oh,
So male and female, they're separated too.
Yeah, I disagree with that too.
Yeah.
But it's not always segregation
literally,
because in cases women and men do have to wear. Oh wait, they do have to use the same bathrooms, like porta potties, maybe library bathrooms if it's just one bathroom.
Right. So that doesn't change the fact that adding a third restroom specifically for trans people, and it's the only bathroom trans people can use, doesn't change the fact that that's segregation.
I don't think there's any problem with it at all, and that's what I've been saying.
You
But
don't think there's any problem with segregation?
No, I'm not talking about segregation.
You are talking about segregation.
What you're proposing.
I was trying to say I don't have a problem with any with transgender people, transgender women walking in women's bathrooms. I don't have no problem with that. But I'm saying other people would probably have a problem with it. I can't talk for them. I can't speak on why they would have a problem with it.
okay.
People have
Kari.
their own opinions on it. So you can't really
Mary, hold on.
get a right answer. You're never going to get the right answer. You're always going to be questioning this.
Kari, go ahead.
The original question I was going to ask was kind of moved past, so I don't think we want to go backwards to it. But what I'm interested in right now, Amaya, first of all, I'm sorry, two things. One, mid-50s, Kari, she, they. I just want to follow etiquette. Second, how do I correctly pronounce your name?
Amaya.
Amaya. Okay. Amaya, what is the rationale for separating or excluding transgender people from the relevant bathroom, and what is the rationale for making a transgender only restroom? What is the rationale for that?
I'm just saying, I think if it were to be a debate within the whole world, people would try to just make separate bathrooms. They wouldn't I know there's going to be different opinions on if women want to share the same bathroom or not. There's that's where I'm trying to get at.
So you're okay with segregation?
No, I'm not talking about segregation, so I don't
You
know
are.
why.
You are.
No,
though.
I'm not. I'm talking about other people's opinions. Some other people may vote to say that. I'm not saying I would. I'm just talking about other people may vote because other people have their own opinions on it. If you were to put it on a
We
thing
know
to
the
make it a law.
arguments that people make. Make an argument for yourself.
Amaya, can I point out something?
Yeah.
You know, the majority of people actually affirm transgender people going into the relevant bathroom. There's another chunk of people who are indifferent, and then there's only about 21% that say that it should not be done. And consistently, those 21%, the vast majority, are from conservatives.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? Somebody's thing is oh, sorry. All right, can you say that one more time on the last part?
The majority of people actually, according to recent polls, recent surveys, scientifically done surveys, by the way, I might add, actually agree with transgender people going into the relevant bathroom. Around 20-something% actually disagree, and the vast majority of that 20% are all conservatives. So if you're looking at the the percentages of it, it's really not a problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a problem. And that's what I've been saying. It's not a problem for me at all. I don't really know what or like why they haven't even done a law about it or none of that. To be honest, like to make it known that it should be accepted or not. But then, like I said, there's going to be other people that are going to disagree with it, so I know why.
See, the thing is, it is an invented issue. There has been no systemic problem. In fact, there's been extremely few issues from transgender people in the bathrooms. And oh, by the way, Jasmine, as it happens to be, King is also known as Big Leo.
I know. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
I didn't know if you knew or not. It doesn't matter to me. I just didn't know if you knew. So, the majority of people, the issue is an invented issue because it never was an issue to begin with. There's no systemic problem. It's extremely rare for a transgender person to be doing anything in the restroom. And it was invented by conservatives to stimulate the base. There has been no major issue. And before the conservatives did this, it was actually even less people had an issue.
Okay, let's move on to my topic, not politics. So do you believe? I kind of forgot what you said, but so you don't think trans women are women, from what I remember, correct? Okay, I have background noise.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't speak of it because I know it's just like me. Honestly, if you like obviously look like you are, then of course.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to move on unless you have anything else.
No, that's all.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Hello, can I have your age, please? You're off the app. Can I have your age, please?
I said 18.
Well, we can't hear you when you leave the app. So what year were you born?
What?
What year were you born?
2002.
That would not be 18, my friend.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you
Sorry, your math sucks. Oh, well, my phone is back to a normal operating temperature.
Hello.
All right, Rod, can I have your age, please?
I am 49.
Okay, what about my background would you like to talk about?
I just had a question.
Okay.
I was just reading on your wall, it says, what bathroom should transgender people use? I commented down below, it's like, wouldn't it just be easy just to make a transgender bathroom and put the problem behind and move on?
Yes, that would segregate trans people.
That way everyone could be comfortable and have their privacy and do their business in peace without
sounds very familiar to something that was going on in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
But that's the only reason why, privacy, you know? So people can be comfortable. I guess it's because there's phobias all around, and there's lots of people with phobias, I guess.
Okay.
And that's all I figured. That was just one workaround. I didn't mean it to be disrespectful or anything.
Yeah, so it's a pro-segregation stance. It's gross.
Just like there's child or like parent bathrooms where they can take their kid in and change diapers, you know? What's the difference? A handicap bathroom stall, so they have a handicap stall. I just didn't think there was a difference.
Handicap in our family.
No. That's all. That way, if somebody doesn't understand why, yeah, I mean, if like a transgender person goes into a male bathroom because that's the way the laws are, it doesn't freak out somebody who doesn't understand, like a kid.
You might have to explain a clear segregation stance.
Go ahead, Kari.
So I have a question for you. And first of all, I disagree officially with the segregation concept. But if you're going to go that route, are you prepared for the government to pay for all locations to change over to a segregated bathroom?
It seems like they make us pay for whatever. Anyways.
Do you know how expensive it would be to create that segregated bathroom?
I guess if you put it that way, I guess, yeah, it would be really expensive, wouldn't it? But it's just a bathroom. It's an extra bathroom. That's all it is. I mean, and then for the ones who are comfortable with going into non-segregated bathrooms, I guess they can go to those. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out a solution because this, like, people have been arguing about this topic for so long.
It was never a problem till recently.
I mean, I used to go to rave parties, and you know, there was guys and gals, and you know, everybody was using the bathrooms. You know, they're hanging out in the bathrooms. Nobody thought a thing about it, but out in Joe Public, it seems, yeah, there's a big, huge deal about it. But I can understand when there's kids involved. You know, I'm a dad, so I would, you know, want my kids to, you know, be safe and not have any, you know, anything. I don't know. I don't know. It's a really difficult topic, huh?
Really? We just let people use the bathroom of their gender identity and go on with your day.
Yeah.
No, nobody was vaping. I was cooling my phone off with freeze spray. Go ahead, Kari.
How is it for you? Do you have any issues going using a public bathroom yourself?
No.
Most? No.
Nope.
Nobody bothers you. Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, good. Cool.
So you stated that the safety of children. Can you show where children have been threatened? Can you show reliable sources that can be backed up where children have been threatened? And I'm not talking about an article that claims something that is later debunked. I'm talking about actual credible sources.
I'm honestly going to say no, I can't. So.
Okay. Mary, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, RA, do you realize the danger of having bathrooms that are assigned specifically for transgender people? Do you understand the danger that puts that person in?
No. Please enlighten me.
No, I mean, basically it's singling out that this person is transgender and opens them up to being assaulted or hurt.
I was just thinking in a world where we all need to get along, just squash problems.
Unfortunately, it isn't working that way. with 580 laws against the community, there's no safety anymore for anybody in the community.
And then also I know that there's a big, huge, that ignorance is growing huge and fast, and someone's behind dumbing down people and making them fear each other and all that crap, you know? So it just, it's like a monster everybody's up against.
Yeah, the fear mongering is absolutely real.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And translegislation.com will list all the laws, country, state by state.
Okay. Well, not a lot of people are educated about each other, so, and there is fear, of course. Fear of the unknown, I guess. All right, I just was wondering. That's all. I just had a question. That's all. Thanks for accepting me on the live.
Yeah, no problem. There. Mainly because I set my sub timer because I need to go to bed for work tomorrow. I guess in all reality, I probably should just go to bed. But there's a few more people in here.
Remember to always take care of your needs. If you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed.
I was just going to say that.
I don't need to go to bed yet. I'm good.
So I said, if you need.
Okay. Hello. Can I have your age, please?
I'm 27 years old.
Okay. What about my topic would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about the first one.
Okay.
I believe that whatever sex you were assigned at birth is the bathroom you should use.
Okay. So what about me?
So you're intersex?
Yes.
What do you more present as physically?
I don't know. Take a guess.
I'm going to say a man. I would say you could use the men's restroom.
Let me pull up a different picture.
I can't see anything. There's something there.
Jasmine's pulling up information, pulling up a new picture.
You want this person to use the women's room?
Yeah, why not?
You want this person to use the men's room?
Yes.
Why?
Because you physically present as a male.
So it's Leonard's opinion that should dictate, right?
Where?
Hold up, hot dogs in here?
No. Yeah, Leonard, we've seen you in lives today, by the way. Yeah, we know.
That's crazy because hot dog identifies as non-binary, so he can switch back and forth. But wants to use the men and women's. That's what he said in the live earlier. So I just want to question that logic.
Earlier. Do you have proof?
Yes, there's video evidence. That's what you said.
Go show it.
How do I show it? Do you want me to post it on my channel and clown you or what?
Go for it.
Because that's exactly what you said. Even after agreeing that male and female should have designated safe spaces to use the restroom, but you, as a physically presenting man,
I would not
use the
have
women's
called a
restroom.
restroom a safe space.
No.
Ever.
Public restrooms are not safe places.
And I don't agree with the segregation of bathrooms. So I don't know
why. Because that completely contradicts what you said about men and women having separate areas.
Leonard, can I ask you a question? Do you support Christie? Because I think you do.
Okay, I need to ask the simple question. Leonard.
Yes?
Leonard. Where do females pee from?
One of the holes in their vagina?
No.
No.
Wow.
That's not true.
May I ask something here?
Curry, hold on. Curry, hold on.
The urethra in the vagina, right?
Where is the urethra?
Where is it, babe? You don't know where you pee from? My wife don't even know where she pees from.
You have to ask your...
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the urethra.
Very clearly you don't go...
Do you know where the urethra is?
Do you know where urethra?
Below the clit.
Yeah,
Leonard, I'm asking you. I'm not asking anybody else in your room.
Yeah, where's your urethra? Is it in a vagina or is it in a dick?
So the interesting thing is the urethra is not in the vagina.
What?
The urethra is below the clitoris and above the vaginal opening.
That's literally what I said.
Yeah, that's literally what was said.
Literally what I said.
No, you literally said it's in the vagina.
Okay, so...
You said the vagina. You literally said that.
That's all the same thing. Pussy's pussy.
It is not. We're going to use that anatomically correct.
It's not the same thing.
May I ask something here? Are you people conflating the vagina with the vulva? Because the urethra would be part of the vulva, the external portion of the female genitalia. But the vagina is the vaginal cavity. So,
Curry,
and the opening.
Let me deal with this.
I'm sorry.
So, alright, do you know where the clitoris is, Leonard?
Yes.
Where's that?
It's usually at the top.
Usually at the top. It should be at the top. Well, it's underneath the clitoris hood. Then you have the urethra.
Yeah, see, I don't have a vagina, so I don't need to know all the terminology.
It's simple biology. All right. Can women pee with a tampon in?
I don't know. These are questions I've never thought of. Now I'm not going to be able to sleep.
It's a simple answer.
And you're gonna tell him he's wrong. He literally just admitted that he doesn't know.
Okay, Leonard, how old is the person with you?
She is 24.
Okay. Let me ask her the question. Can a woman...
She can't hear
a female...
You're not supposed to. I heard the question, and you're
right,
not
but can you? It's not if you should. I'm saying, can you?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay.
But you shouldn't, because that's...
Okay, that's fine. The answer I'm technically looking for is, can you? Okay.
Wait, that doesn't make... Why would you... Urine is sterile. Why are you not supposed to? I'm curious about that one.
Okay, and if you leave a tampon in for too long, you can get sepsis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
okay. What does that have to do with peeing with a tampon in?
I'm about to explain it if you would let me finish. Thank you.
Don't be rude.
Thank you.
Y'all have been rude this entire time. Y'all have an attitude for what reason?
This is my life. I don't have an attitude.
Your face says otherwise. But anyway,
I don't have an attitude.
Even though urine is sterile, it does not mean that you should be pissing with a tampon in.
Why not? Explain.
So, first of all, can you stick a tampon in your little hoo-ha?
I'm asking a question. Explain.
It's just unhygienic.
It's how?
It's sterile. It's sterile. As a woman, a biological woman.
Oh, so you're alive. That's what biological means.
So you still haven't explained why you can't pee with a tampon in, or why you shouldn't pee with
people can do it.
why you shouldn't. Like, what's the reasoning?
It's literally just a girl thing. It's just a girl thing. Why do you think it's not okay?
Wait, so
You think you know everything about women.
it is okay to
Are
pee
you
with the
one that likes
tampon
to
in,
switch up
or
every other day?
I thought you said you shouldn't do it.
Are
Why
you the
shouldn't
one that
you?
likes to switch up every other day?
No.
Really? Hot dog. Okay. Okay.
That's not what gender fluid is.
Okay. Oh, they left.
They didn't leave on their own accord. And I didn't kick them.
Well,
Okay,
darn it.
I think... Alright, because I'm getting told by my mods and people that care about me, I'm going to end and go to bed. So, night all. Thank you all for coming in. Thanks, Hot Dog. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Kari. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, for the 2 seconds that I was here.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Have a
You
good
too.
sleep. Have a good sleep.
I will.